That's crazy. I gotta go out and go in. Oh, she's on there right now. Said I'm gonna be, oh, that was 2 days ago. Okay, where am I at? There we go. Okay. All right.
Kathy's here. Kathy Bates.
I didn't see her join. Kathy, you're on here? Hi, Kathy. I think you were the first one to come on. You and Bree. Bree's moderating. I don't see Ange yet. Do we see Ange?
I see Dina. Not Ange.
Nope. You gotta go out there. Why is she over here? She should not be over here. Hi, Kathy. Glad to see you're on here tonight. Hey guys, for everybody just joining, I'm going to be doing some spreads probably for the next couple hours, just getting on now, so currently have no wait. I'm going to do $15 donation readings, so if anyone is interested, my bio has my link tree, which has my payment information, so if you'd like to send a $15 payment through, then we can look into things for you guys. So I take Venmo, Cash App, Readings by Melissa, $15 donation, and we will get going. For those of you just coming on, I just started up, so we are currently, I'm going to do some card readings this evening for you guys. $15 donation. It's in the comments, guys.
Ange is here. She's like,
Hi, Ange. We're just getting started. Just getting a few people in here. Looking for my first person who wants to send $15 through and get my first reading this evening. I know once I get going, I go continuously. So come on, guys. Whoever would like to go first. And maybe I'll do a deal like I did last time. Okay, first person to do a $15 donation can get 2 questions instead of 1. So I'll be waiting for my moderator here, my daughter, to let me know when things come through. And the first one who pays the $15 will get to ask 2 separate questions. I will do 2 spreads for you. After that, it's $15 a spread, guys. I feel like I just saw Brittany come on, but I don't know if it was her.
possibly.
Guys want relationship spreads tonight? I know that's usually the popular one. What do we got going on? $15 donation, and I will do a reading for someone. First person to make a donation, send it through. You will get 2 questions this evening.
You see that parallel?
Uh-huh. That was crazy. So crazy.
Take that as a no.
And look at the name, though. Even the name.
Yep.
Wow.
Same name.
That's so crazy. That is just wild. For anyone just joining, guys, I am doing $15 donation card spread. So if anyone would like to start, I just came on, so I do not have a lineup yet. And for the first person who wants to make a $15 donation, I will actually do 2 questions for you, but that is only for the first person. After that, it's $15 a spread, guys. Let's do some card readings. plan on being on for a couple hours tonight, so we should have some fun. I know we're gonna get a lot of relationship question, a lot of relationship drama out there right now. So let's figure things out, guys. Looks like Mur probably made a post. I think some of you guys are probably coming through from there, which I always appreciate her. I don't know if she'll be popping in and moderating or not. She may or may not be tonight. But thank you for all of you coming in. And as I mentioned, for those of you that did not hear, the first person to make a $15 donation can ask me 2 questions. So once you send through, guys, you just have to let me know what your question is here in the comments once you make a donation. And for anyone doing relationship spreads, if you guys can tell me your partner's first name when you ask the question, that would be great.
I love how the dogs are quiet until the moment you're on, and then they want to be walking everywhere.
$15 donation spreads, guys. Let's get going. I know as soon as I do one reading, everyone's going to want one. So let's go ahead, guys. Who wants to go first? First person to make a donation gets 2 questions, not just one. So hurry up and get that first spot so you can ask me 2 questions. After that, if it goes the way it goes every other night, I will line up fairly quickly, guys. So if you want to get on my list and you want to make a $15 donation, you can be my first reading. Okay, Dina, what is your, and I'm going to give you 2 because you were the first to pay for a question, honey. So let me know your questions. You can ask me 2. If a relationship, I just need the other party's first name. And I am watching for you in the comments, Dina, so just let me know what your question is, hon. While I'm waiting for Dina's question, guys, I don't have a lineup yet, so get on now before I do if you want to get a question done. Here we go. I didn't know it was you, Dina. Okay. And don't forget, you get 2 questions too. So I will look into the job that you just applied for. We will check that first. All right, let's see, hon. And oh, did she give me your second one? Let me look.
No, she hasn't
Nope.
yet.
Okay, so this is the first one, Dina. Let's see. And it shows where you're at currently, kind of just feeling the need to defend yourself. And it looks like there may be a person or persons around you. They're always right. You're always wrong. Just let them be right. Pick and choose. And pick and choose. Do not waste your energy. So sun does shine favorably on new beginnings. And this is in current positioning, Dina. So that means there's a good shot there. It shows you kind of thinking the worst. However, with the devil card, this comes out usually if we feel kind of defeated before something happens, or if maybe you're looking at reasons as to why this you may not qualify or this may not happen. So definitely try to view that a little more positive. And let's move forward. And it does show you have some fears or concerns also with making the change or actually making the move from where you're at currently. And this one here shows that you have fears or anxiety that are really kind of keeping you stuck. So that can prevent you from letting go of where you're at, whether that's because you're afraid you're not going to make the same amount of money or whatever that may be. But really, when I see that, that's the only thing preventing the change. So this does show new opportunity coming for you here. It does show a change. It does show some concerns in regards to a male that could affect matters in some way. But with this one, there may be some delay or things not going as planned for, as anticipated in regards to this. So I definitely do see a move upcoming for you. I do see a new position. I can't guarantee it's going to be this one by this spread, because it just looks like things aren't going to go as you plan for them to go. And it could just be a timing thing too as well. So hopefully that resonates, Dina. And then I will be looking for your second question, hon. After that, anyone that wants to do a $15 donation, I will be doing individual spreads. Megan, if you want to go to my link tree in my bio, hon, you can make a $15 donation there, and that's how you'd get a reading. Dina, I'm just looking on your second question, hon. For everyone that's just joining, you can go to my bio. My link tree has my payment information there. It's a $15 donation to get a reading. I am waiting on Dina's second question here, and after that, I don't have a wait, so you might want to jump on my list before I do. I just got on, guys. Lindsay, yes. I did. I told you when you were pregnant. I saw that you were going to get pregnant, and here she is, your beautiful little girl. Your Aries girlfriend. I'm an Aries. Hello. There is Dina. Okay. All right, so I'm going to check out the dream, Dina, and see if that has anything, if it was any kind of warning or what that was about. All right, Dina, let's have a look, hon. And Ten of Swords definitely shows this was taking on more than you can handle. So, of course, that dream had to have been pretty upsetting for you here. And it does show a lot of outside stressors, honestly, and it's showing to listen to your intuition. However, I feel like this is like worry or concern that it may be stemming from your unnecessary worries as well. I also feel that in this dream, it had a link to somebody from the past. So Spirit was definitely trying to communicate with you, but it doesn't necessarily mean like the worst, think the worst, or that even what you dreamt is going to come true in that way. But what I'm seeing is just some imbalance, and it's kind of showing to take steps attainable to kind of address that. So with that, we can see like maybe just checking up on Dad, making sure that, you know, he's doing what he needs to be doing for himself, because I just feel, and I'm also seeing justice as well too. So there's more than one card here that's showing he needs some balance. So there could be something simple off or something that we need to just pay attention to. But as far as the actual dream, I do believe it's connected to a female that I'm seeing here that was kind of trying to draw your attention, Dina, and let you know that maybe just check on him or urge him to kind of do some things better for himself in regards to his health. But outside of like, do I see anything horrible here? No, I don't. So hopefully it was just more worry and, like I said, just a kind of a hidden message there to get him to do what he needs to start doing for his own health. So hopefully that resonates, Dina. Good to hear from you. I have not read you in a while. All right, so I have, is it Jasmine? I believe Jasmine. Honey, let me know you're here and let me know your question. Following Jasmine, Haley, you'll be up, hon. All right. Anyone else just joining, in my bio, you will see my link tree, which does have my payment information, Venmo, Cash App, Readings by Melissa. I am taking $15 donations for a spread. And I am looking for Jasmine. Was that a rose? Did Leanne just send me a rose? Did you catch that? Thank you, Leanne. Angie, you're the best. Yes, Dina, you should. We haven't done one in quite a while. Oh no. Okay, so you want to know if you're going to hear from Sergio. All right, honey, let's look at that. I think my PayPal is still on there in my link tree, hun. If you're in Canada, you can pay through PayPal if you have that. Otherwise, I don't really have any other payment methods for Canada right now. But if you have PayPal, it should be in my link tree. Okay, so Jasmine, yeah, I'm definitely seeing right now the abandonment. So here we have our Eight of Cups, and this definitely represents abandonment. So that's just how you're feeling, and obviously because he's kind of just ghosted you. It's showing you to find some inner strength to deal with things right now, hon. So definitely be patient. It looks like in some way there's an outside. This is sometimes a third party, sometimes another person influencing things. However, this person may be doing something, having his own struggles, taking care of other things that don't involve you right now. So I do see that's affecting matters, Jasmine. And this is just telling me you need mental clarity, you need answers. So he's really just taken off on you, or as you stated, ghosted you, which I do see that here, without giving you any explanation. So unfortunately, you're left like just worrying, wondering. Your crowning thoughts, the Page of Wands, that's just like, am I going to hear from him? Because this is a good news bear. Looks like you're pretty focused on the negative right now with the Five of Cups, but I'm going to tell you, switch things around, try to view things more positively. I definitely do see emotional discontentment, not being as happy as you could or should be with our Four of Cups here. However, I definitely do see the Knight of Swords is coming up in the outcome here, which tells me he's definitely going to pop back in, hun. So this is, but I will forewarn you, Jasmine, like I think he's going to come back, but then he's probably going to pull back away again. So until he addresses whatever it is he's got going on, whatever struggle he's got going on, or gets rid of whatever that extra influence is, you're going to continue to see this behavior from him. So I would just say to think about it and make sure it's worth it, honey. But yeah, he will be back. Hopefully that resonates. Now I am looking for Haley next. Haley, let me know you're here, honey, and let me know your question. After Haley, it will be Cassandra and then Leanne. So Miranda, you're here. Hi, I didn't think you were going to show up. Hi, Miranda. Haley, you want to do general just to see if there's going to be pregnancy? Is that what you'd like to look into, hon? Because, yeah, we can do that. Just let me know. And Miranda, I'm glad you showed up. I know you're busy. I know you're having fun, hopefully. We'll have to do a spread for you if you're still around. Sure, honey. Okay, Haley, we'll do a general then. General fertility for you. All right, so I am seeing some emotional discontentment here, Haley. So this is just, you know, not being as happy as you could or should be, and this would be due to a previous situation, so miscarriage, things like that. I do see giving things another try. So the Nine of Wands basically shows that, you know, you are going to continue to try, even though we've had a failed attempt, and there's potential of you know, having more struggle or difficulty with actually getting pregnant. But, and I'm seeing your crowning thoughts position, you're kind of back and forth now. So of course you have fears in regards to what took place. But I do also see you kind of needing to let go of things, because I'm seeing something where you maybe blaming yourself a little bit or questioning what you did wrong. This is showing really just to heal. I do feel that there's another, probably an unexpected situation coming for you. So a lot of times that's maybe if when we're not looking for it to happen, or we're not really trying to manifest things, so it can just be more so of an unexpected pregnancy. This does tell me, however, that you are very fearful, you're guarded now just because of what you already experienced. And the only thing I'm going to forewarn you is do not let your fears get in the way, because obviously energy matches energy here. So if you're literally telling the universe this is never going to happen for me, please, really just let that go. Think positively. And I don't know, I've got a friend here that she was on with me. I don't know if you're still here, Lindsay, but I've told this to more than one client of mine. Sometimes we are our own worst enemy, especially when it comes to pregnancy, because if you automatically expect or tell the universe something's going to go wrong, then that's kind of what the universe gives you. So you have to view that differently. You have to manifest, because by this, I'm seeing a good news bear, Page of Wands. So that tells me definitely that there should be another pregnancy here, and I just don't want to see your fears prevent that from happening. So hopefully that resonates, Haley. And I am looking for, I believe it's Cassandra. You are next, girl. Let me know that you're here and your question. All right. Haley, you're very welcome, sweetie. For anyone just joining, I am doing $15 donations. I've got a couple people ahead of you, but for a $15 donation, you can get a card spread. Is that Cassandra there? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, honey. So you want to do a career spread, kind of upcoming career. We'll look at that. Everybody's not doing love tonight. I'm shocked. Last one I did, it seemed like it was all love. All right, hon. Thank you, Chantel. I believe I'm pronouncing that right. Chantel. Thank you, honey. All right, Cassandra. First of all, girl, I am seeing a lot of unnecessary worries. Now, do not let these stand in your way as far as where you're going with your career. So that can show up with just current energies, current situations, or kind of sometimes it continues that way and gets in our way and prevents us from going where we want to go. I do see definitely caring profession here. I'm seeing the Six of Wands, which is a good news bear coming in. So this is something that should have been recently received or would be upcoming. Now, moving forward, if you're not already in a position of authority, I definitely see you in a position of authority with our King of Swords. And I see the potential even of travel or growth with your career. So definitely with the Knight of Wands, we can usually see some travel, some change, upcoming change. I do see the Ten of Swords, which tells me you're going to leave the past behind. So probably where you're at now, there's going to be a change coming unless you've recently made one. And it does show there'll be some fear of loss involved with that. So of course that could be emotional, it could be financial, or even a little bit of both. So potentially I even see additional training or studies for you, hon. It looks like you're going to kind of teeter-totter on that and be uncertain if that's what you really want to do, but I do think down the road it's going to be something that you're going to do, and I think it's going to be beneficial. But I feel like purpose-wise you need to be your own boss, quite frankly. So it looks like working for others, like it's not your purpose. You're not going to feel fulfilled. So I think what you're going to end up long-term, you will end up having your own business, or you're going to be your own boss. And I think that you've got a lot of opportunity coming even up close. But again, going back to that Nine of Swords, I have concern that, you have unnecessary worry about making changes. So just make sure that you just kind of push through it. Even if you don't know what's coming on the other side, go ahead and just take the plunge, because honestly, you've got, especially in this upcoming year, I see a lot of positive change. So hopefully that resonates, honey. And Leanne, if this is Leanne that I know what your question is already, but if it's not, nail on the head, Cassandra. Awesome. Thank you for the feedback, hon. I appreciate it. Leanne. Where are you at? Cassandra, thank you. You're welcome. Anybody else just joining, guys, $15 donation. You can go to my bio and you will find my link tree with my Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal if you're in Canada. Otherwise, if you have either the other two, try to use those. There she is, Luscious Lily. All right, Leanne, what do you want to know? Do I need to ask, or should I kind of already know what your question probably is. But still, go ahead and ask it, Leanne. Aw, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. It was like on my bucket list. You know, it's something I had wanted to do my whole life, but I finally decided I was 40 and I needed to do it, so. All right, Leanne, I knew. Okay, so let's look at what Mr. Wonderful's intentions are for you right now, or what's coming. Let's see what he's thinking right now. For a minute, I was forgetting his name. I don't know how, but I was. I'm excited, Leanne. You're on here with your first question. All right, so this tells me this man has too much stress and anxiety going on right now. And really trust what you're deciding to do. It looks like you're switching things up a little bit, and this shows you kind of bringing things to positive conclusion with acting differently towards him. So not playing the same, same dance you would normally do, being a little unpredictable. It does show communication, 8 of Pentacles here. This shows indecision on his part right now. So, there's something, possibly even another party he's thinking about that, he's uncertain of what to do in regards to you. You're definitely weighing on his mind, however, that's what we see there. Now, once again, the moon. So he's real back and forth. So he's hot and cold. It's like he gives you something and he takes it back. He gives, he takes back. He gives, he takes back. So, a lot of guys are like that. But this is a relationship card, girl. And this definitely, with this one, I'm seeing some sort of soulmate connection here. Now, sometimes, unfortunately, it could be a karmic connection as well. But, and also with our soulmates, we're not always necessarily meant to be, and with a certain soulmate, as we have multiples, guys. But I do see he has intentions right here. He's gonna be back. He's coming back around. And he's really going to want to try new beginnings with you is what I'm seeing. So whatever his previous situation, there may be a lot of back and forth that eventually he walks away from or he gets tired of it. And outcome right now is showing a relationship card. So that was a damn good spread, Leanne. All right, hopefully that resonated, my friend. All right, guys. Are we having a debate here? Are you over there moderating? Are we deleting comments? What is going on?
No. Someone was asking if it was required to donate to get a reading.
Gotcha.
And someone else responded.
You're welcome, Leanne. I love you. All right, guys. For those of you coming from Myrrh, I appreciate it. Thanks for coming in. I know she was on here a few minutes ago moderating. I don't know if she's still here. But, I do have another one. I am looking for Melanie. Melanie, honey, if you could, let me know if you're here. Put your question in the comments. And here from Myrrh. Thank you. I love Miranda. I don't know if she's still on here. She was going to pop in and out. She'll be moderating here or there. I am just waiting on Melanie. Melanie, let me know you're here, hon. Let me know your question. And if it is a relationship question, give me the other party's first name if you would, honey. And then after Melanie, guys, I do not have anyone waiting. So if anybody would like to send through a $15 donation, I will do a spread for you.
I'll let you know when I see your comment. I was talking to her.
Oh, you did see? Perfect. All right, guys, for those of you just joining, I am doing $15 card spreads. You can find my link tree in my bio, and that gives you my payment information. Cash App, Venmo.
This was what she said, but
Let me see.
you probably need the name.
Okay, and there's another one coming through. Melanie, honey, can you be more specific with your question for me? Oh, there you are. Okay. So do you want to know if he did cheat on you? Do you want to know, is it like, if you're reconciling, what do you want me to find out, hon? Just let me know, Mel. Okay. So you're wanting to know if he did cheat? Or because it kind of seems like you're telling me he did. Is that what you want me to verify, honey? Or do you want to know like what's going to happen between the two of you? Well, I guess no, you're saying was your man of 7 years. Still a little clarification, hon, and I'll do a spread on him. Like, do you want to know his current intentions for you? Do you want to know if he's coming back? Do you want to know what you should do in regards to him? So what's going to happen with you two? Okay. All right, I got it, honey. We are looking into what is going to happen with the two of you, Mel. Following Melanie, Christine, you'll be up, honey. All right. So it does show a lot of back and forth right now, and a lot of this is emotional. You know, our moon here, things are not what they seem. So that can be a lot of delusion. There can be a lot of things, of course, if there's been deceit, hidden agenda. So that's like you kind of going back and forth, like I love him, I hate him, yeah, I want to be with him, no I don't. So uncertainty there. This is definitely showing to trust yourself, and new beginnings, any new beginnings we make under the Wheel of Fortune, typically we will see a positive outcome with. I do see Temperance, which is our healing angel, so typically Temperance does bring a reconciliation, and that is in current positioning. So that would be something that would recently have occurred or would occur here in the next few weeks. Now, weighing on your mind, you just keep hoping for an eventual positive outcome. So as much as you may be seeing some red flags or having some uncertainty or know of him previously being unfaithful, you're still hoping that things can change. So it does show presenting a new beginning. So I do think that he's going to come back, and I do, or, you know, if he is there, we're going to kind of reconcile, and he's going to try to work through things and show you that things can be done differently. This too is a return. So, however, it still shows indecision. I think there's going to be a lot of question between the two of you, and it does show there's family involved here. So, of course, there's question regarding other people, not just the two of you, and how it's going to affect everybody else. So I think that there'll definitely be new beginnings, chance for new beginnings between the two of you. I do think we have enough history to move forward with this. The only thing I see here that's going to be an issue now is you being able to heal, to be able to trust him. Because I do see that you feel like now that like you just have to research everything. So you're constantly going to be watching, looking, waiting for things to happen. So think it through and definitely just proceed with caution, honey. Hopefully that resonates. Now, Christine, let me know you're here, hon. And anybody doing a relationship spread, guys, when you ask me your question, if you could just let me know the other party's first name, that would be helpful. Christine, I'm looking for you and your question, sweetie. Christine, what's going to happen with Glenn? Certainly. All right, Christine. So what I am seeing right now is the World card. So that tells me we're trying to overcome difficulties. So I am seeing the Three of Swords. This card here, Christine, represents temporary separation. Okay, so this can be if we are literally physically separated. It can be an emotional separation, but usually it's only temporary, which would mean we would reconcile or come back together. Now, it does show you need to do things in moderation, and you definitely need to find some inner strength to kind of deal with things right now. I do see that you're kind of focusing more on you. The Queen of Cups, that's an important thing to do. Really take into consideration how you're feeling And, you know, think about yourself. Put yourself first for once, because with this queen, that tells me you're usually the girl that worries about and takes care of everybody else, and you don't take care of yourself. So you're just like me. Anyway, then we have the Justice card, affecting matters. This can sometimes be news of weddings and, you know, marriage and things like that. The other thing we can see with this, however, is the need for balance, or also sometimes it's court matters affecting things. So I don't know if that applies to anything with you here, but definitely the need for balance. So things have been out of balance for you guys. I do see a big struggle with communication. The Hermit card tells me that somebody is either holding back, holding things back, pulling back. And this is probably the other party here from what I'm seeing, because the other thing I'm noticing is our Five of Wands. With this one, I'm going to tell you, Christine, let them be right. Pick and choose your battles, because you do not win. I mean, you can waste your energy and upset yourself, but it's sort of pointless. Now, moving forward, it does show you're really hoping for a future with this person. I do see that in your hopes position. And the Hanging Man is really just showing needing to let go of things in short term for more positive for yourself in the long term. So I do think there's potential of reconciling here. The only thing I have concerned about is, you know, his needing to be right, and whether or not, you know, we can move past that and he can see or admit to anything that he's doing, because that way, you know, we can fix things in this relationship. But other than that, you know, just continue to work on yourself, girl, because that's what we see there, and that's very important. And then if he's not the one, you fix yourself, you will attract the right one. So hopefully that resonates, Christine. Kylie, you're up, honey. After that, I don't know, is it Adrestia? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, honey. I'm sorry. But I'm looking for Kylie. Question, sweetheart. Anyone that has a relationship question, if you do, when you send your donation through, please, with your question, include the other party's first name. Christine, you're welcome, honey. All right. All right, guys, for those of you just coming on, I'm doing donation readings, so you can get a spread done for $15. Link tree's in my bio if you'd like to make a donation. Right now, Kylie, I'm looking for you, hun. Did you get that payment there through Cash App? Did that one come through?
Yeah, that's the.
Oh, I missed your question, Kylie, honey. If you could send it again, I missed it. I don't know if I can even find it now.
I didn't see it in there.
My moderator doesn't see the question either. So if you need my payment information, hun, Venmo, Cash App are just readings by Melissa. So. Well, okay, so is Dylan going to come back? All right, Kylie, let's see. Yeah, we got it now, honey. So right now it's showing the moon. So we got a lot of back and forth. That shows debate. That shows things not being what they seem. A lot of confusion going on. But I am seeing Temperance, which is our healing angel. So typically this definitely brings reconciliation. I do feel you'll hear from him. If you haven't recently, it should be fairly soon here. Now I am seeing kind of an outside source affecting matters, something with some sort of new beginning. It does not necessarily mean another person. This could be some sort of other distraction he has going on at the moment. But right now for yourself, the Wheel of Fortune is showing up in your crowning thought. So with that one, new beginnings. So it's like, treat things differently here. Don't act the way you would normally act in regards to this person. Kind of pull back, do things differently than you normally would. Then I do see the Six of Cups, so that's definitely a return, and followed by the Six of Wands. So that too, Kylie, that's hearing from somebody we would like to hear from, and it shows right now you are just doing a lot of unnecessary worrying. So The only problem I'm seeing, it's just kind of like he wants to take a period of rest right now. So you guys have obviously been fighting a lot or having a lot of stress, tension. So it shows he's just trying to take a break from things, and also wanting to leave past behind. So this goes both ways, and this does not necessarily mean past between the two of you. Sometimes with this card, it could be other relationships or other situations or issues from the person's past that may be resurfacing and needing to move past those in order for you guys to move forward. But yes, honey, he will be back. So hopefully that resonates, Kylie. Now, Adrestia, honey, I'm slaughtering your name, I'm sure. Let me know that you're here and your question, sweetie. Kylie, I'm glad that was spot on. Thank you for the feedback, honey. I appreciate that. All right. Is that her there, the Juria? Is that,
Yes.
That's her? So the name Dylan. So Dylan's intentions, hon. Let's check that out. And then Elena, honey, you're up next. After Elena is Ashley and then Taylor, guys. So listen for me. And if you're doing relationship spreads, please make sure to include the other party's first name in your comment. All right, let's check this out. Dylan, his intentions. He's a little unpredictable. That's what I see here, hon. So this can be a guy that, you know, he may start moving forward and then all of a sudden he's going to pull back. A lot of times we see that with twin flame connections, just so you know. Now, this shows potentially giving things another try that failed previously. This could be between the two of you, but if this is a newer relationship, this just could mean that he's finally ready to maybe step back out there, try it again, following failed relationships for himself. Now, he is coming out a King of Wands, though, so I will tell you that means he's a little bit stubborn. So just don't necessarily take offense to things that he says, because sometimes with that King as well, they don't think things through too well before they say what's on their mind. So with him, you know, just don't take too much to heart. Protect yourself a little bit. So, and it does show he has concerns that there could be others around you for some reason. And I don't know if this is somebody from your past he's threatened by or worried about, or if he just has some sort of trust issues, maybe even stemming from what he has going on. And I do see potential of a change of home or journey here coming out. And it does show just, he's a little bit guarded, but I definitely see the two of you ending up in a partnership here, or the partnership continuing. And that's with our Two of Wands. But I just feel like there's going to be a few bumps in the road. And this could be on really both sides, because it looks like things don't go as we plan for as far as timing. And it really has to do with just being too guarded. So this could be you, it could be him, it could be both of you. But it just shows we have fear of loss. So that tells me that, you know, either one or both of you have been burnt in the past. So of course we're going to kind of move through this together, hopefully. And I think that as long as you can put up with his unpredictability, that you guys could be okay. But he definitely has intentions of a partnership right now. So hopefully that resonates, hon. All right, so I am looking for Elena. Elena, honey, what's your question?
She said she wants general.
Just a general, Elena? Oh, there you are. Okay. All right. General for Elena. I feel like I read you recently, or I just recognized that name. All right, guys. Anyone else just joining? I have a couple people ahead of you if you'd like to get on the list. $15 donation. My link tree is in my bio, guys. Woo! We're dropping things out here. Let me see. All right, usually that has meaning, but that just kind of showed some delay with the situation, Elena, but then things moving quickly following delay. But let's get your general read done here. I did twice. I thought so, girl. I remembered that name. I read a lot of people. Outside of TikTok, I read people all day long, so I wasn't sure, but I knew that name. Oh, boy. You got a lot of stuff coming out here. So, first of all, it does show a lot of relationship question with you. And you're kind of questioning things in general with, like, where you're heading. I'm seeing, like, a lot of general, like, purpose question, indecision. And I feel like this is in more than one area of your life. I can forewarn you, I'm picking up on an Ace of Cups. This can be a pregnancy card, just to throw that out there. And that's in, like, upcoming future tense, so be careful. But otherwise, with that, we can see new beginnings, and new beginnings that will affect us emotionally as well. Now, what does show weighing on your mind is either a reconciliation with somebody or a return, because our Two of Cups typically shows just that. Now, it could be with a person, like I said. However, it could be a return if you were debating on going back to a certain job or schooling or something along those lines. Good news is, honey, I do see ending of struggle coming. This is definitely a transformation card. Death is a beautiful card to see. I know they make it out to be something different on the movies, but it shows ending of struggle. So it's actually a good thing. And followed by the Devil card, I definitely feel like you've been feeling stuck. Just almost like things are out of your control. Shows you as the Queen of Swords. So this is, you're usually somebody that presents yourself as you've got everything together. You know, you've got a lot of strength. But of course, even those of us that are strong all the time sometimes get weak. So definitely with the Devil, it's just showing, you know, you need some things to break here. But the good news is they're going to. Like I see a Knight of Pentacles, which is showing both eventual positive outcome with the partnership and also with your finances. So that's a good thing too. But the final outcome is probably one of my favorite cards. It's the Chariot, honey. So this one shows you overcoming any obstacles or difficulties that present themselves. So hopefully, Elena, that resonated with you. Thank you for coming back and getting another reading with me, honey. Yes, Haley, I do offer phone readings. You can see my Facebook page is in my link tree, so go ahead and go there and you can follow me there, get to my business page, and you can message me through there too, hon. Which Bree already answered that for me. You are very welcome, Elena. Thanks for getting another reading. All right, Ashley, where are you at, girl? I need your question. Waiting on Ashley, and Taylor, you are up after Ashley. After that, if anyone wants to send through a $15 donation, you can get on the list.
Yeah, don't worry about answering questions. I got it. And
all right. My Cash App and Venmo are in my link tree in my bio, guys. $15 donation. And I am just waiting on Ashley. And Taylor, you will be following Ashley. If you guys are asking relationship questions, I just need the other party's first name.
I believe she just commented.
A general, okay. All right, let's do a general reading for Ashley. Was.
No, I saw.
Oh, you just were going to tell me you were ignoring that. All right.
You know me.
I know. You were probably like, oh, good thing she didn't. All right, Ashley, honey, I'm doing a general for you, and then we're going to do Taylor following Ashley. Let's see. My moderators are answering your questions in the comments, guys, so they'll hook you up with how to send your donation through and get on the list. Oh, what do you got going on, Ashley? Shoot. Ooh, a male popping out there. Will your three-peckered billy goat ever find love? Probably not. Love it. Love it, love it. All right. Thanks for the laugh. All right. After Taylor is Michaela, guys, just so you know. All right. So Ashley, what I'm seeing first off is that you've went through a situation recently where things did not go as you planned for them to go or as you anticipated them to go. So I see a lot of things being unexpected, and now you've got some anxiety or worry over kind of what's going to happen with the situation. I do see currently, however, the Six of Swords shows me you're moving out of rocky waters into calmer ones, so that's a good thing there. Now, weighing on your mind, Seven of Cups. This tells me you have some indecision going on, but definitely needing to make a decision. Now, moving forward, I am seeing the Knight of Pentacles. This one, Ashley, is a good card because this shows a couple different things. We can see positive outcome with relationships with this card. We can also see a positive outcome with a Mr. Reliable. So, if that's what you're looking for, I do see you needing to let go of something, someone, or somewhere in short term for more positive for yourself in the long term, however. And I also see a good news bear coming in, Six of Wands. Now, a good news bear can be as easy as hearing from somebody you're hoping to hear from, hearing an outcome you're waiting on. Otherwise, it usually has more of a health-related tie, financial tie, but definitely something surfacing here soon for you, honey. And I'm also seeing you getting some mental clarity, some answers. And this is in regards to a partnership, which is going to help you make a decision. But I do see you ending up in a committed relationship here that actually looks like it's going to be balanced. I do see definitely maybe even a soulmate connection with this. But I feel like there's things that you need to find out in order to move out of or move forward from a situation to give yourself clarity. So you're hoping to find these things out, but at the same time, there's a little bit of fear with finding them out. But in general, it's a good spread. So I hope that resonates, Ash. And I am now looking for Taylor. Taylor, let me know you're here, honey, and what your question is. All right, guys, looking for Taylor. After Taylor, Michaela, honey, have your questions ready. And if you're doing relationship, I do need the other party's first name, please. Okay, I see you're here. It's in the question and answer spot. Did you see it?
New love interest, compatibility. His name is Zach.
Compatibility with Zach. This is for Taylor. All right, honey, let's check that out. I haven't seen Sally yet tonight, have we? Nope. I'm going to have to message her. We saw a Mer pop on. I don't know if she's still on here. All right. Well, we got a whole lot going on here, Taylor. So first off, what I'm seeing is you're going to need some inner strength and patience to proceed forward with this person. What it looks like is we have a star card here. So this tells me that one, if not both of you, need to leave past behind. Usually this is stemming from previous relationships or experiences, so there's some healing that definitely needs to be done. And I do see that there's been deceit or hidden agenda in the past, and this does not mean between the two of you. This often represents, situations that maybe he has not let go of or you haven't let go of yet, so it can definitely cause some trust issues. So it shows indecision. I feel like there's not a lot of communication at this point, so maybe he's not real good with expressing how he's feeling, or if he is, maybe there's some mixed messages between it. But I also am seeing the Five of Wands, so this can bring some struggle, kind of back and forth. There's our needing to let somebody be right card, so it's really pick and choose your battles, let that person be right. The Moon, same thing, a lot of back and forth, indecision. So he's very guarded, I do see that. So like he has fear of loss, and this is with our Four of Pentacles. This could be emotional, financial, a little bit of both, but it looks like it definitely stems from a previous situation. So I am seeing the Lovers card here. This shows a good connection with you guys, and even like this can be a soulmate connection. However, the biggest part is he's still got some shit to let go of. And I do have concern because I see like you are sometimes pretending things are okay, or will be in the future when, stuff's bothering you, just to kind of avoid disagreements or arguments. But in general, he has good intentions for you. I feel like he can be a very caring soul. He's coming out a King of Cups, and that is probably one of the better kings in my opinion. He's not real difficult, so this is more of a sensitive person. And with him, I think that if you can wait it out for him to get through what he needs to get through and just be patient and maybe even let go of some things that you need to heal from, I do feel like this could potentially be a good match. So hopefully that resonates, Taylor. And now I am looking for Michaela. Michaela, honey, what's your question? Rita. Hi, Rita. The accuracy, wow, thanks, girl. I appreciate the feedback. I love it when you guys let me know. I do want to know if you loved your reading or if it sucked, but no, everybody's loved their reading so far, so we should never hear that. But I am looking for Michaela, hun. Yep, and it can go both ways, Taylor. So if it's you, you got to let the stuff go too. One of you are holding things up. All right, guys. Michaela, are you here, honey? If you're here, what is your question? After Michaela, I do not have a wait right now, so if anyone would like to jump in line, get on my list. Only a $15 donation, guys, and I'll do a spread for you. Okay, general reading. All right, and if there's a job change, I'm sure I'll pick up on it, honey. So this is for Michaela. Let's check this out, hon. General. All right, so a few different things, hon. What I'm seeing first, Michaela, is I do see right now like you're giving much more than you receive. Now, this can definitely, with it being Pentacles, have a financial tie. So this can definitely be if you're feeling like, hey, this, like, I'm not getting anywhere with this job. I'm not getting the recognition I need. I'm not, getting the appreciation or even making what I should be making. This is showing you feeling the need to defend yourself currently. So I do see the Seven of Pentacles, you wanting to or needing to put some additional monies away, okay? And the other thing I see with this card sometimes is there may be a situation where you really just need to step back and observe. Don't react, don't get involved, just kind of observe and see where things are going to go. Now, right now it does show a little bit focused on the negative, and this could be just work related or it could be in general. So it's definitely needing to change things around, try to focus on the positive a little bit more because we kind of create our own realities. So if you're really kind of in a dark place or expecting things to go wrong or just being negative, unfortunately you're giving off that energy and you're going to draw more of that to you. So change that up, girl. Now this one tells me you've got some fears or anxiety preventing you from making a change. Now this basically says that that's the only thing preventing the change. So if that's to do with work and you're uncertain if you should leave, you've got fears or worry keeping you there, make the change. And this shows temporary separation currently affecting matters. And I do see some difficulty with the child or children, or with this also, we can also with our Page of Swords just see delay with the situation as well. So I am seeing a soulmate connection coming up for you. I do have a Four of Wands coming out, so I do feel that there will be, right now it's like not as much focus on relationship, but I do feel down the road that's coming for you where that's going to become much more of a focus for you. And I definitely do see that job endings, just so you know. We've got the Tower coming out, so that's a very positive thing. It's the unexpected ending, but the only thing unexpected with it is that timing. And I don't read real far out. I pick up on current energies, guys. So basically, Michaela, I would say with this, it's going to be something that would happen here for sure, possibly even in the next couple months. So hopefully that resonates, hun. All right, for anybody here, I now have no wait, guys, so $15 donation. In my bio, you can find my link tree, which will take you to my Cash App or my Venmo. All right, Jessica, log into that Cash App then, girl. I have no wait right now. You could be next. Anyone else, whoever would like to get a reading, we can do so. Can I jump on there for a second? Is this going to take you off? Will you have to? Oh no, you'll be fine. I just want to go on and message. Oh, Tammy Wadsworth, you're going to put Tammy on there for me while I do this real quick. because I told her I would tell her I was on and I forgot to. There we go. Okay. All right. So, did I lose my pen? You got my pen over there? Do I have a pen?
You need a pen.
Because I've been checking stuff too, so I look up and I don't get confused. Tammy, girl, what is going on? Let's do your reading, honey. If it's relationship, I need the other party's first name. If not, just go ahead and give me your question, honey.
You just
General, Tam? Okay.
You just keep your pen for
I will do that for you, Tammy. Let's do a general reading, just kind of see what you got going on. And I am more of a current energy reader, just so you're aware. I don't tell you a shit 10 years down the road. How did I know this was my calling? I'll share that with you in just a minute. I like sharing my story. I'll share it with all of you. But I'm going to answer Tammy's quick general spread, and then I will answer that question for you. I have always known I was gifted since I was little and I could see spirits. I used to see them everywhere in my house. All right, Tammy. So first off, I'm seeing you're dealing with a King of Wands. Hopefully this is past and not current, but sometimes he may be still affecting matters. He's just a miserly male. So basically this is the dude that just says what's on his mind, doesn't give a damn how his words affect you or anybody else. So usually a little bit selfish, difficult to deal with, likes things his way. I do see a 9 of Wands here, which this one shows, Tammy, if you're going to give things another try with something, make it the last try. This could be something that's failed previously, something maybe we didn't finish previously, but just make it the last try, girl. And then this one here, I see a change of home affecting matters. Now, sometimes this does have to do with a passing if you've recently lost somebody and it's affecting you. However, this usually, if not, is a literal change of home for yourself or somebody in the home. I do see positive change coming for you. This can be love proposals, contentment, or overall just more contentment emotionally for you, Tammy. Now, weighing on your mind, a good news bear, 6 of Wands. So if you have not recently received some news that you're waiting to hear about or a positive outcome with a situation, that means it's coming and very soon. Now, mental clarity needed. So this Ace of Swords tells me you're going to get some answers, Tammy. There's a situation where you need some answers, and they are definitely coming here. Now, 2 of Wands does show indecision, and also indecision in regards to partnership or friendship, but it does show you moving out of rocky waters in regards to that situation. Now, hopes or fears, this is just looking for that, somebody you can trust, just a situation you can trust, positive outcome there. I also see, sometimes with this card, I can see a little bit financial indecision or struggle. So in your fears position, a lot of times it's making the right decision or uncertain with what's coming in general with finances. But the one thing I am seeing, Tammy, is that the Hermit's coming out. So this tells me you're either going to pull away from a situation or perhaps somebody's pulled away from you. But I definitely feel you're bottling too much up. So you definitely cause yourself a lot of stress because you're keeping everything in. You're not really releasing, telling anyone your problems. You're blocking that throat chakra, Tammy. You got to keep that open. So overall, in general, I do see positive change coming for you emotionally. And a lot of, like I mentioned previously, being able to move out of rocky waters. So that's a good thing. Hope that resonates, Tammy. All right, Queen Cups. All right, Queen Cups, where are you at? What is your question?
That's the Jessica girl that I was...
Jessica? Okay. So Jessica's not... I got her written down that way. So Jessica, what is your question, honey? What would you like to know? It made sense, Tammy. That's good, honey. You're very welcome. And Jessica, I'm just waiting on your question, hon. And if it happens to be relationship, please just include the other party's first name. For anyone just joining, if you would like a reading, $15 donation, and I will do a spread for you. And if you're popping in from Mer's page, I appreciate it. She was on here moderating a bit ago. I don't know if she's gone now, but she may be popping back in.
Were you going to tell your story?
Oh, I forgot about that. Yes, before I do Jessica, I will explain. So I've been asked actually more than once now. how I knew, and a lot of readers do get asked this question. Well, I was actually raised Catholic, so if you know anything about the Catholic religion, I was taught this is all wrong, the work of the devil, blah, blah, blah. So when I was young, I used to see spirits, but I was raised by my grandparents, and they would literally tell me, you know, it's not there, go back to bed. And I would literally see people standing at the foot of my bed or standing in the hallway, things like that. But then I think once you're told something doesn't exist long enough, eventually you train your mind to believe it's not there. So I actually blocked things away, and that's what I did for many years. But then I started having reoccurring dreams where I dreamt that I would die in a silver car, and I knew what would happen before I turned 26 years old. So of course I avoided silver cars, and I did turn 26. Then I went out of town with my girlfriends. One wasn't supposed to really drink. We partied a little bit, and I had to drive us home, and I drove her car, and a woman ran through. I was halfway through an intersection, and this woman ran through the yield sign. So long story short, I was cut out, airlifted, had to basically learn how to walk again, and I share that story because I was 26, just like in my dream. The car was gray, close enough to silver, but that is actually where I opened up to my medium gift. So I wouldn't say that's where I gained it from, because I've always been able to see spirits, but that is what kind of opened it back up for me as an adult. And that's when I started actually having them come from the other side and show me things, pictures, messages, literally talking to me. And ever since then, I started doing this a few years after the accident, and I've been doing readings ever since. So that's my story. Now,
So
Jessica?
Is the person I'm falling for worth waiting for, or will things work out if I wait for him? His name is Luca.
All right, girl, let's look at that. Let's see what's in your best interest to do in regards to Luca, Jessica. Probably the best way to answer that. Don't be nervous, girl. You need to know this, because if he is not the one is coming. You know that. So it does show right now there's some temporary struggle going on. So usually that's emotional if it's not financial. And this devil here is just telling me you're feeling stuck. And this is like usually feeling like something's out of your control. Now, I definitely see a soulmate connection here. So this is probably why you're really struggling with what to do in regards to this, because you guys have that connection. But I will say this time and time again, just because somebody has a soulmate connection, this is not your happily ever after always. Not to say he's not, but because we can have multiple soulmates in a lifetime. Really, anyone we've connected with in a previous lifetime. So I do see he's got a lot of, he's a sensitive guy. He's got a lot of emotional struggle. He's just not real good about communicating it. Hopefully that makes sense to you. But I just feel like he needs to learn how to express himself better. I feel like he has his own stuff going on, and there's another female in some way that affects matters. So this could be somebody that still lingers, or that he's trying to get rid of, or whatever the case may be. Or oftentimes it's just somebody that he hasn't gotten over, or that perhaps maybe the things that she did to him he's unable to get over. So that unfortunately seems like it's coming into your relationship a little bit here. But I see the fears with the Seven of Swords, things not going as you planned for them to go. But with the Ten of Cups, I mean, the Ten of Cups and the Two of Cups, there's like such a strong connection here, Jessica. This is like a great connection. I have a hard time with saying to wait for somebody, but in this situation, I'm seeing the Inner Strength card here, and basically that would say to wait it out a little bit. Now that could be hopefully because things are going to work with you guys, because like I said, there's definitely a soulmate connection here, and our Two of Cups often shows taking things to another level as well. So as far as this spread goes, hon, it's really encouraging you to just have some patience right now, but definitely do things in moderation and make sure you're protecting yourself along the way. Hopefully that resonates, Jess. And I am looking for Shannon. Oh, good Lord, a Gemini too. All right. Jess, you're welcome. I'm glad it all made sense, honey. Oh, and thank you. And it was crazy how it happened, but everything happens for a reason. If that accident didn't happen, I would not be here the way I am right now, and being able to talk to people over there and help you guys the way I can. So that's definitely happened for a reason. Thank you for all of you that are here stopping in for Myrrh. I'm appreciative of that. She was on here a bit ago. She usually moderates for me. I think she's a little busy tonight, but she popped in earlier. I'm sure she'll pop back through. Now, I am looking for Shannon. Shannon, honey, let me know you're here and let me know your question. And for anyone else after Shannon, I do not have a wait. So if anyone would like to send through anything here. Oops, there we go. If anyone would like to send through a donation, $15, my link tree is in my bio. So you guys can get on my list if you would like. Shannon. Okay. Shannon, what I'm going to do for you, I haven't been doing these, but I am a medium, and I do feel that it's probably important for me to do this for you right now. With my medium ability, I'm just going to kind of explain to you how this works, Shannon. Your dad, I will connect with him for you right now. I'm going to connect you to him. And he will show me things, perhaps things that have recently occurred in your life, but really anything that's occurred since he's passed away. Even sometimes they'll show me ways they're trying to communicate with you. And I'm going to connect with your father now, Shannon, and see what he has to say. Now, I do sometimes assume personalities, so I will say things just the way you probably remember him saying them. And I'm feeling like with his passing, honey, I feel like things with the passing time happened very quickly, and I feel like I don't know if the family kept you away or if you were separated from this in some way, but I'm feeling like you feel like you didn't necessarily have a proper goodbye with your dad. Like maybe you didn't have the chance to say goodbye, or maybe he wasn't responsive or something, but I'm just feeling something there, like definitely struggle as far as that goodbye. And your dad is telling me, he's like, she needs to move on from this. I don't want her to struggle with this. So I'm seeing something with a tattoo. I don't know if you've gotten a tattoo for him, Shannon, or if this is something you planned on doing or wanting to do, but he's bringing that up. So I feel like it's something that maybe you've thought of if you haven't already done so. But you did get a tattoo. You got it for dad, or because this is what he's showing me. So I'm assuming it must relate to him. The other thing that I'm seeing with dad is something to do with his shirt. Like I feel like it's an old shirt. So I don't know if this is something you've kept of his, or if you wear it, or if you've got something made of it. I don't know, but I'm just seeing this shirt, and he keeps bringing up this shirt. Like, so that's just a way you did get a tattoo for your dad. Well, he knows, honey. So hopefully now, if that doesn't prove to you he's around you, I don't know what does. But do you know what he's talking about with this shirt, Shannon? I'm not sure what he's trying to show me. Do you have a shirt of his or something? Okay. And do you have a little girl, Shannon? Curious to know if you have a little girl, because he's showing me something about a little girl that was born after he passed. So you have a boy. Okay, well, I don't know if you're planning on having any more. But I'm definitely seeing a little girl, so this may be something that's upcoming, and remember I told you that. And a connection to the number 3, I don't know how old your son is, Shannon, or if there's a connection to March or something, but I'm also seeing from what your dad's showing me, like there's an old soul connection between your father and your son. Like I feel like he's telling me, like, look at his eyes. You can just see it in his eyes. Just look at his eyes. And I'm seeing something with like just some kind of toy, something that's just had gone off like sporadically, just like on its own. And I'm feeling like this is a way that he was trying to communicate with your son, because what he's showing me is that your son could actually see him. I like to keep checking and seeing if things are making sense to you, Shannon, but at the same time I want to make sure I'm focused in on dad so I can Thank you for the rose. You know the toy, Shannon, you know what I'm talking about? Because Dad's showing me. It's something that's like flashing lights or noise or something, and I feel like he's like setting it off. He was playing with your son. That's why we're seeing this toy. It just keeps going off on its own. Well, it wasn't on its own. It was your dad. And he's telling me to let you know, like, you're definitely Dad's favorite. And he's telling me he loves you more. He's saying he loves you to the moon and back. And take care of his boy for him. Did you name your son after your dad? Is there a shared name? Because he's bringing up something with a shared name. I don't know. When you say glass, I'm seeing prints, so I don't know what that has to do with. But in seeing that, that's what I'm seeing. I'm not sure on the glass, honey, but I just saw something with prints, so I don't know what that has to do with. But anyway, Dad's definitely still with you, and I'm glad he knows about that tattoo, and I hope you enjoyed your medium connection, honey. For anyone else, I have an Annette up next, and I am doing card readings right now, tarot card readings, $15 donation. Shannon, you're welcome, hon. All right, so Annette, I need your question, sweetheart, and
when she comments that she's here, her question was Manny's intentions.
Annette's?
Yeah.
Okay. So Manny's intentions. Annette, just let me know you're here, hun, and I will do that spread for you. I want to make sure you're here. All right, guys. Okay, there she is. So Annette, you're looking for Manny's intentions right now. Let's see. Aha, Annette is mama. Got it. Did you drag her on here with you? Thanks, girls. Thanks for popping in. All right, hun. So right now it's showing you are feeling kind of stuck. Like you've got fears in regards to this situation, like just keeping you stuck, uncertainty, not knowing what to do, preventing you from letting go, preventing you from moving forward. But we can see this going both ways. So this can be for your partner as well. And this shows you currently just observing. You're just trying to see what's going to happen, not really reacting, not responding, just looking, kind of figuring things out. This is showing him being a Mr. Reliable, so that's a positive card there. Now, right now, any new beginnings or anything you can get him to go along with or changes to make for you guys, we do see the Wheel of Fortune. So typically any new beginnings we begin under this card, we will see positive outcome with. And I'm seeing him wanting just that, new beginnings. You know, our Ace of Wands here, that brings new starts, new beginnings. So it's a very positive card to see. Six of Cups, this can oftentimes show soulmate connection. Now, if there's been separation between the two of you, this could show the two of you coming back together. And this is showing that, girl, you are doing a lot of unnecessary worrying right now. Keyword being unnecessary. Got to be careful with that. I've done that myself. It doesn't do anything for you. That is showing a return. The worry is not going to change anything. Now, this does show needing to leave past behind, however. So this could be things from your past, his past, things between the two of you, or previous situations that we may be drawing into this situation, into our relationship here. But I mean, outcome, it does really show that he could end up being, he could stick it out for the long haul. It looks like he could be, I think that there's some financial worry or question or something that he's really focused on right now, but I do feel like he is showing himself to be a Mr. Reliable or Mr. Dependable. I just think we've got some things to get through and some past to let go of and some fears to let go of, and then things could be okay. So hopefully that resonates, hon. All right. Currently no wait, guys. If anyone would like to do a $15 donation spread, we can do so. You're welcome, Annette. Anybody else? Who's next? I know we've all got love life questions. Some of you have to have love life questions out there. I know my one moderator has love life questions. If I don't get a reading soon, Ange, I'm going to have to do a quick one for you.
Your other moderator has love
Out
life
of
questions
boredom.
too.
I know, but she's my daughter, so we can't do that.
Why does that matter?
Just, All right. You didn't even tell me the time frame on that. I really want to know. Was it an in and out or?
I didn't pay attention. I wasn't watching.
She said, yes, I have one or two, don't I? Yes, you do, Ange. Go ahead, Ange. Ask me one of those questions. Let's just do a quick spread because I want to do something while we're waiting. Oh, Mer's back in. Hello, Miranda. I know you're going to have a relationship question for me, I'm sure. Right now, I've got a free minute, so Ange, I can do your question. Miranda, if you want your question answered, I think I know what it is, but... All right. I'm doing a quick one for Ange, and then after Ange, Mer will do one for you because I know what you need to know. So, all right. Ange, we're looking at Jimmy's intentions. After this, Miranda, I'm going to do a spread for you and Tyler because I know that's who we're asking about. Well, Ange, you're going to hear from him. There's the Six of Wands, so that's a good news bear. And right now it's showing he's a little about. Well, Ange, you're going to hear from him. There's the Six of Wands, so that's a good news bear. And right now it's showing he's a little indecisive. So this shows he's like debating on things, trying to make decisions. Affecting matters is a change of home. And this shows potentially with the Nine of Wands giving something another try that failed previously. Now, I do see, however, crowning thoughts that he definitely bottles things up. He keeps things to himself. He's over processing, worrying, thinking about things here. And yet it is also showing him just trying to move out of rocky waters. So, Ange, I think he has his own struggles he's trying to deal with. And what we do see, that darn third party card. So this doesn't necessarily mean he is involved with now, although it could be. It also can just represent something else he has going on that's a distraction to him. Sometimes it might even be a child. But he's bored. He's very bored right now. So emotional discontentment, not being as happy as he could or should be. This is showing he's just kind of moving slow. He's hoping to let go of things in short term for more positive in the long term. And then outcome, I think you're going to find out soon. Like, this is gaining knowledge. So I think because he's been very mysterious with the Hermit and everything about his intentions for you, this does show that he is going to kind of let you know. So I think you're going to get heads up on where things are going with Jimmy, Ange. She said, I am nervous. Dina, who is Jimmy? I love you guys. This is fun. All right, Miranda, are you ready for your question? Are you still here, Mer? Let me see. I will do your question. Lauren, I'm doing a spread for Miranda real quick, and then I have one person, Zoe, I believe it is, ahead of you, and then anyone that wants to sign up. All right, so Miranda, you're back. All right, honey, so let me guess, you want Tyler's current intentions, or do you want me to know, or do you want me to just ask if there's going to be a reconciliation? Don't be nervous, Miranda. We got to find this out. We got to see what's going to happen here. Intentions. All right, so we will do Tyler's current intentions for Miranda. Let's see, Tyler's current intentions for Miranda. Tyler, these better be good. I wish he'd jump on here with us. We had fun a few lives back when Tyler was on here too. So Miranda, it is showing currently he has some fears or anxiety that are keeping him stuck. So it's really preventing him from moving forward with you, but it's also preventing him from letting you go. Right, you guys were fighting. There's a return, girl. 6 of Cups. So that's a return to someone from the past. Right now, he's really in his head, Miranda. He's feeling stuck. He's feeling like things are out of his control for some reason with you. Definitely, there's our love card. So he definitely still... He sees this with you. He feels this with you. So you guys are truly connected. And I do believe that about you and Tyler. I feel there's definitely a soul connection with the two of you. But he is right now kind of waiting. He's observing. He might be quietly observing you, watching you in some way. But when we see this, he may also just be waiting to see what you're going to do next. Now, it's showing trying for new beginnings. And we have our temporary struggle card, Miranda. So it's just looking like things are going to be temporary with you and Tyler. And once again, we have a good news bear. So that does show communication between the two of you. He is fearful of making the wrong decision right now, though, Mir. So he's uncertain of what he needs to do. It may be how to go about it, but it also just shows he doesn't want to make the wrong decision. And outcome just shows delay with things. So I definitely feel, Miranda, you will be hearing from him, or the two of you will reconnect again. It's just a period of delay and maybe some immaturity going on too. And so, you know, might have to view things a little bit differently on his side. But I just feel like even by this one, he's still coming back. I think I told you that last night in your life. I knew it. I saw it. So good news for you. Don't say no, Miranda. Yes. All right, guys. Zoe, what is your question, honey? Let me know your question. If it is a relationship question, or for anyone doing relationship questions, in the comments when you put your question, please include the other party's first name. He's here. Is he here? I didn't even see him come on. Miranda, Tyler is here? Or he's with you? He said, nah, he's full of shit. What's he doing here then? Tyler, do you need a reading? Is he on here now? Did you see him join? Tyler, do you need a reading? All right, Tyler, what's your question? No, I got one person, no, 2 people ahead of you. Tyler, you better stick around and do your reading. I love it. I was hoping you'd come on, Tyler. I haven't talked to you in a while. All right, so I am going to look, what is it?
The Amy one is...
Future cards, please. Tyler, she doesn't mean it. The girl was crying over you all night last night. Just let me tell you. I watched her live. I don't know if you did, but I did.
She said card. Future cards.
Just a future? Tyler, you know you want a reading. Anyway, I got 2 ahead of you. Then we can do one. So hers is just future. Is that all we have on that one?
Well, she said yes, please.
Zoe? Okay. So just kind of what's coming, Zoe. Let's have a look. Woo! Lots of stuff. Everything's jumping out of my hands right now. Yeah, you'll have to ask for them, Mer. We can do that. All right, Zoe. Just a future, general future read for you, hon. Oh, reason to celebrate. So this is a good card. This is celebration with friends and family. Sometimes it's news of birth, pregnancies, promotions, but it's just something very positive coming in. And I do see a new financial beginning coming your way. So Page of Pentacles, that's very positive as far as your finances go. The Star card shows you healing from and leaving past behind. So definitely making some moves or some changes. And that's coming up in current positioning. So that tells me that's something you're attempting to do or in the process of doing now. Now, weighing on your mind, this shows a person or maybe more than one person that you deal with. They're toxic. So it's like they're always right. They're never wrong. So putting those people away. I'm sure that's what needs to be done. But basically, if you have to deal with them, just let them be right. Sometimes this is family. I see positive change coming for you emotionally and with relationships. So that's a beautiful card. Love proposals. That's a super positive card there. Just getting I see you have a lot of anxiety, hon. So too much stress and anxiety, really needing to focus on that. Do meditations, do things that you can do for yourself, especially more spiritually, to get that under control. Now, a lot of it may stem from finances, however, because I do see this here, but it does show really this upcoming year being good for you on a financial level. Like I see a lot of change coming for you. Following that is transition. Our death card is the ending of struggle. So I feel like you're going to get a break here. It's a good break. And it looks like that in the past, things have not gone as anticipated, both in love and in finances for you. With the Seven of Swords, I see that. But with that death card coming in, that brings new beginnings, that brings transition. So definitely a good year for change. So definitely get manifesting, do some meditations, whatever you need to do to kind of deal with that anxiety, to make sure it's not holding you back from doing things. So hopefully that resonates, Zoe. And then I have Lauren. Lauren, honey, I need your question. And after Lauren is Briella, I believe, if I'm pronouncing it right.
She had said, does D have feelings for me? How does he see me?
Is that Lauren?
Yes.
Okay, so Lauren, we're looking at D, whether or not he has feelings or how he feels about you, how he sees you.
I don't know if that's actually the first name. I think it's just the initial.
Sure, that's fine.
Her. Okay.
But I want to make sure she's still here. Lauren, are you here, hon? Let me know you're here. And Miranda, if he doesn't ask the question, you know I'll let you ask one for him. But Tyler, I think you better ask it. And Tyler, I know you're wanting to ask a question. You're supposed to be coming to the office for a reading. I haven't even got to meet you yet. You got to at least make it up to do that. All right. So Lauren, I need to know that you are here, my dear. Anyone else just joining? For those of you coming from Mur, I appreciate it. She is here moderating right now. But I'm doing $15 donation spreads. I only have a couple people ahead of you if you'd like to get on my list. My link tree is in my bio. How does Devin feel about you, Lauren? All right. It's just a night, isn't it, Bree?
Yeah. It's a constant reminder with that name.
Tyler, that's going to change, I'm sure. I'm sure by the spread I just did for her. I don't know if you caught the whole thing, but that's going to change. All right, Lauren, so let's check out Devin's feelings or intentions for you. Okay, so right now, honey, I'm seeing that Devin's, there's like mental clarity needed. So I feel like he's kind of feeling stuck. Sometimes that's uncertainty, needing to know, like he may not be making it clear to you his intentions or how he feels, or he may feel the same about you. I do see the need to leave past behind. Sometimes this is issues between the two of you. However, this could be previous situations that one or both of you could be carrying from other relationships into the current one. So we definitely need to let go of some things here. I do see some difficulty with the child affecting matters. A lot of times that can just be if there's like some immaturity as far as communication or how we're dealing with things. Currently 6 of Cups, however, this is definitely a soulmate connection. The other thing we see with this, and it's in the crowning thoughts, is a return. So we can see like definitely a comeback if for any reason there's been separation or there is an upcoming separation. Now 5 of Wands, unfortunately this one can show some struggle, which this one usually just means let somebody be right. Like this person may be somebody that feels that they have to be right for some reason. Now it does show some indecision currently with Devin, and I feel like he's just got a lot of stress and anxiety going on. There's something that I just feel like he's either holding something in, or there's just something he needs to release or let go of or heal from himself. But basically right now it's just showing as far as it shows return, it shows possibility of like I said, this is probably a soulmate connection, hopefully not like a karmic contract or anything like that, but I'm seeing that he wants to end difficulty. So, and that can be directly dealing with the two of you and problems you have had, or sometimes he may be viewing you as that person that does that for him. So hopefully that resonates, hon. Briella, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. You are next, honey. Let me know your question. Tyler, come on now. You gotta ask a question. You didn't come on my last live. You haven't been on a couple of them. It's time.
He's saying that he's going to, but Miranda says he's not. She's going to ask it.
Oh, my daughter just told me that you are gonna ask a question, Tyler. Cool. Aww. Miranda, play nice. Girl, play nice. Think of your live last night. You gotta play nice.
Did you see Briella's
Tyler,
question?
I can tell you, she does love you. I can tell you that. No, I missed her question. Where is that one?
She said, are me and my ex going to get back together? His name is Alec.
Okay, let's see, Briella, honey. Will you and Alec reconcile? Okay, so what I'm seeing here, hon, I definitely do see opportunity for new beginnings between the two of you with our Ten of Pentacles, and I can also see opportunity for a lasting partnership here. I see the Knight of Cups, so this represents a strong connection between the two of you, even a soulmate connection. So I do see a lot of struggle and things going on where, you know, there's separate things the two of you need to deal with. And it looks like trying to move out of rocky waters into calmer ones here. It's showing that like he's wanting to be Mr. Reliable, but almost like he doesn't know how to do it. So I do see new approach, and I feel like there's things that could be done differently between the two of you. I can forewarn you, this is sometimes a pregnancy card as well, just throwing that out there. But I definitely see contact here, so that does show me the two of you will be reconnecting. However, there is a third party that affects matters. Now, this can be another person. This could be somebody that's around now or somebody that's upcoming. However, this could be somebody that we just haven't healed from or let go of from the past as well, but this would be affecting matters. But also hoping there might be something in regards to a change of home that would affect matters between the two of you. And I feel like there's definitely, if the two of you are able to learn to communicate better when you do come back together, because I see reconciliation, then I think there's possibility it could be lasting, but I feel like there's a big communication block here. So I think that you guys have to be able to see things from each other's perspective more in order for you to move forward. So hopefully that resonates, hun. All right, Annette, honey, what do you want to know?
You'll have to make sure she's in here still, but she said Keith's intentions.
Okay, Annette, just let me know you're here, hon, and I see my moderator just told me Keith's intentions, so there you are. Okay, so let's look, Annette. What are Keith's intentions for you? And it shows a little uncertainty on that. So he doesn't really know what to do at the present moment. I do see that he has concerns in regards to either somebody from your past or his situation as well. So it looks like we both may have situations that we have to move forward from. But I definitely feel that he looking at things more as a friendship, but then moving forward from there is definitely a possibility. I feel like he struggles because he's trying to remain in control with our King of Swords, so he doesn't want to let his emotions out of control. He doesn't want to let anything out of control because that's a protection mechanism for him. So I feel like he wants to try to overcome difficulties. He's another one that I'm seeing here. I've seen this a lot tonight, ladies, but with this one, you got to pick and choose your battles with him. I think he needs to be right about a lot of things. I definitely feel he views you as a very strong woman. He's just trying to avoid any stress or anxiety. So I think he's not trying to get into a situation or trying to move forward too fast with things or things that could eventually just kind of blow up, or so he's trying to avoid any of that. But there's definitely a connection here. That's what I see with this, or a return if he's from the past. Hopefully that resonates, Annette. All right, Alexis, I do see you're here. What is your question, honey? Thank you for the rose. Oh, thank you for all the roses. I love it. Thank you, thank you. So, Alexis, your question. While I'm waiting on Alexis, Tyler, are you still here? Is that seriously the question you want me to ask for you? What do you think, Mur? Are you still in here? Uh-huh, you do want me to ask that. Okay. Miranda, I gotta ask his question. You're good with that, hon? So, Tyler, you want to know?
Come on. Chelsea popped in.
Hi, Chelsea. Watch for Alexis' comment for me. I'm gonna do Tyler's real quick. All right, Tyler. You want to know why she tells you she loves you and acts different. I'm going to tell you. All right. I'm going to tell you. 5 of Cups in the outcome tells me she's afraid of being hurt. So it's like she almost looks for things to be wrong. Sorry, Miranda, but that's what it's showing me. Like she's anticipating that something's going to be wrong, or there's going to be abandonment, or there's going to be something where, you know, she's going to get hurt. So Miranda's very good at pretending things are okay even when they're not. That's what we see with this queen here. The Lover's card's there. It definitely shows soulmate connection. It shows she's definitely into you for sure. Here's the partnership, but it does look like things are back and forth. And sometimes she feels that you don't communicate with her, because in her crowning thoughts, the Hermit, that shows if she feels like you're keeping things from her, you're pulling back from her, pulling away from her. And it just shows that, you know, she's feeling that energy from you. She's feeling things being back and forth. So she's kind of reciprocating a little bit. And this may or may not be 100% true, like whether you're really doing this or if it's something that she's picking up on. But it does show Miranda's got to leave some things in the past behind too. And this does not mean involvement with anybody else, but this represents like maybe something that somebody else has done to her. So once something happens to us or happens to us numerous times, unfortunately, especially as females, we sometimes expect it to happen again. So in Miranda's case, she's very fearful. There's something from the past that maybe she hasn't been able to heal from, and she worries that you're going to do the same thing to her that's happened to her before. So basically, this right here, I mean, it does show you can be very caring and sensitive towards her, and sometimes that might be frightening to her in some ways. But like I said, we're going back to the 5 of Cups. And that really just shows kind of, you know, almost expecting things to go wrong. So overall, Tyler, I would say the reason she's doing this is just that, more out of fear than anything in previous situations and needing to let past go. There may even be something with another female here from your past where there may have been some sort of communication or something that's giving her some fear, because I do see a 9 of Pentacles here. So this looks like something that maybe she hasn't been able to let go of that she experienced while in a relationship with you. But overall, the back and forth with the Moon is totally because she's trying to protect herself. So hopefully that makes sense, Tyler. Yes, Stella, Tyler just got a reading. All right. Did we have Alexis yet?
Yep.
Okay.
What are Jimmy's intentions?
So Alexis, Let's see here, honey. I'm looking at Jimmy's intentions for you. All right. So first of all, I do see some difficulty for with a child or children affecting matters. So if there's no children involved, typically this shows up if somebody's being a little immature about things or might be a little immature themselves. I do see a good news bear, so I do feel like, and things moving quickly following delay. So if there's been any delay with things, or maybe you haven't heard from him for a while, it does show things moving rapidly. The Ace of Swords, however, does show he's still trying to figure things out. But with this one, we can definitely see not being the best communicator. I feel like he needs to open up a little bit more with you, kind of give you a little better direction on where things may be going. Now, Crowning Thoughts, however, is needing to leave past behind. So with this card, this could be you, this could be him, definitely him, but it could be both of you, that there's a situation where we kind of got to let go of things in order to move forward. Does not mean there's necessarily involvement with somebody else, but sometimes it's letting go of things that have occurred in a previous situation. So I do see, I mean, my God, there's even a potential of either some sort of major purchase together, or sometimes this is even marriage documents, so that's huge. But I do see a soulmate connection, Six of Cups, so this is definitely a return as well. So if there is a current separation, that would show return. This is showing you just being strong, and if you're not, pretending to be, so that's a good thing here. I do see communication with our Eight of Pentacles, and Temperance is a healing angel. So typically with this one, we do see some sort of reconciliation or return. So hopefully, Alexis, that resonates with you. All right, guys, for those of you that want to ask a question, $15 donation. Hi, Sella. Glad to see you on here. All right, girls and guys alike, anybody that would like to ask, I don't have a wait now. I just did my last one on my list, so get on here before I fill back up. $15, guys. My link tree has my payment information in my bio. Mer, everybody's in here now. I did message Sella a little bit ago and told her I was on. She was here with me last night. Why are you confused, Sella? Oh, no. For anyone just joining, I am doing card readings right now, guys, and currently no wait. I just completed my list, so anybody that would like to jump on, $15 donation. Payment links are in my link tree in my bio, so anyone who would like to do a reading, let me know. $15, hun. Payment can be made either Venmo or Cash App. In my bio, hon, there's a link tree. You can get to my information there. I got all kinds of moderators in here now. See, all the girls are helping me out. Thanks, guys. Love it. You're going to the club now, Mer? Be safe. Be safe. Be careful. Be safe, be careful.
I believe that was Alexis. She said, how'd she hit all the marks on your last one?
Oh, Alexis did? Alexis, you liked your reading? That's good, girl. Yes, I am actually a medium too. I've only done one medium connection this evening. I did do a party today earlier where I did multiple medium connections, because when I'm not on TikTok, which is not very often, I'm always doing private parties in people's homes and at my office. So that's actually I haven't been doing medium readings tonight. Okay, you are too. Nice, hun. The only reason I'm not doing them tonight is because I'm just exhausted. If you're a medium, you totally understand that. I do these 7 days a week, girl, so I need to like mentally prepare myself. And like I said, I already did some today at a party, so I did do one tonight since I've been live, but I probably won't be doing any more tonight. I do plan to. I'm trying to actually work my schedule around right now where I'm not at the office as much as I am, so that way I can come on here and do some medium connections as well, but it's just so draining. All right, Justice. So struggles with relationships, honey. Why are you having struggle? Let me have a look at that. Are you here, Justice? I want to make sure, hun. Let me know you're here before I do your spread. Girl, we do need to recharge. That's true, and I don't get much recharging done. This is all I do for a living, and this is my 11th year in business, and I've got a very, very, very large client base, so it's hard for me to keep up with people. So that's why, yeah, I don't do a lot on here. So as far as medium goes, I'm trying to get on here more, at least just doing the cards. But okay, Justice is here. Let's check that out, hun. All right, what I'm going to tell you, hun, is that there's a few different things showing up here. The first thing I'm seeing is that you have some healing to do. It looks like there's something, whether it's trauma from childhood, a previous relationship, it just shows something with yourself that you have to heal. And it looks like you're very guarded. So almost like if something could potentially work for you or this person might be a good person for you, you're very fearful of that, and that could be to avoid disappointment. It also does show some emotional discontentment for you. So it's like sometimes we may feel we don't deserve something, or we just, the biggest thing is the fear of the loss, the fear of the abandonment, things like that. The Queen of Cups is strongly urging you, Justice, to work on yourself for a while. So don't even stress or worry over a relationship. I think you need to work on your own energy and get you to a place where you really love yourself more and you're feeling better about yourself, because then you're going to attract the right energy and you're going to be okay when it comes to you at that point with receiving it. So, and it also looks like you're gifted yourself, hun, from what I'm seeing. And I know people like us that are gifted, it's very hard for us to open up to and trust other people because nobody really understands how we feel. And I see that for you here. I do see your biggest fear is popping up abandonment. And again, I don't know if this is something stemming from a previous relationship or childhood or what it would be, but it just shows you have that fear. And sometimes even, hun, even if your childhood was perfect, that could be a previous lifetime wound that you're carrying with yourself. So if there wasn't a struggle in childhood or a previous situation, you know, really dive deep and see why that is there, because I almost feel like you are self-destructing relationships that you know might be good for you because, you know, just out of fear of the possibility of loss. So hopefully that makes sense, hon. All right. I am looking for Candace. Candace. Sella, thank you for all the likes. All right. Candace, honey, I need your question. If it is relationship, I need the other party's first name. That made sense, Justice. Thank you for the feedback, honey. I'm glad it did. And believe me, I can relate to you on that because I'm the same way, and I'm probably a lot older than you. So it's something I'm still trying to work on with myself. All right, there you are. This is you, Candace. Kyle, is this like a...
You just said for love.
For love? Intentions of this person?
Specify.
Well, I have a name now, so I'm guessing. Candace, do you want Kyle's intentions for you or future outcome? What do you want me to know, to look up, hon? Thanks for all the likes, guys. So while I'm waiting for clarification from Candace, Melissa, you're going to be after Candace. And for those of you that would like to get a reading, okay, so cheating and intention. So if there's anything going on, okay, gotcha. So anyone else looking to get a reading, in my bio is my link tree, just a $15 donation, and I will do a reading for you. So Candace, let's see, and Melissa, you are next. Oh, or secretly talking to your sister. Well, that would be more than one question, honey. So which one do you want me to answer? I'll probably just do kind of a general on Kyle and see what he's got going on in regards to you and the relationship. And if the cheating's popping up, it may show up. I don't, unless I specifically ask about your sister, it's not going to show up that way in this spread. But if you wanted to do a spread and ask, then that's what we would do. So I'm going to do a general, hun, and see. All right. And it shows right now you're just kind of observing. And if you're not, that's what this is encouraging you to do. Just step back, don't react, just kind of observe, and you'll kind of learn or see what it is you need to see. Now, it does show him being very unpredictable with our Knight of Swords. And I see that you guys did, when you had a connection, it was a good connection. Like this can even be a soulmate connection here. And it shows you're really struggling, uncertainty of what to do. Like it's looking like he's wanting to give things another try or work on things, but you're uncertain. I do feel, however, honey, that he definitely is a little bit selfish, so be careful with that. He's the type of guy that puts his needs or wants before you, and because of that, unfortunately, he's not always going to take your feelings into consideration. And this is showing him being real back and forth, unpredictable. So we see this like if he, he's good at pulling you right in and then he pulls himself back. But I do feel there's genuine feelings for you here. However, he definitely, I see concerns in regards to another female. It's not, as I said, I can't specify if this is your sister or not by this spread. I do see one affecting matters. So as far as there could have been communication or there was some sort of communication, I'm not seeing anything that's showing me it was full-blown cheating here, but that's not to say that that's not a possibility. But I definitely feel like right now you're stuck. It shows you being uncertain, having fears, like preventing you from letting go and moving forward. But I also see the same thing going on with him. And he really doesn't know what to expect right now from you. But obviously that's because of his own behaviors. So hopefully that resonates, honey. And Melissa, you are up. He definitely does. Okay. Melissa, honey, what is your question? And if it's a relationship question, I do need the other party's first name. Thanks for sending the likes, guys. I appreciate it. All right, I am waiting on Melissa, and then I have no wait. So if anybody would like to get on or get in line, $15 donation, and we can do a reading for you. I can do pregnancy, so you're just curious if there's going to be pregnancies coming up. I can do that if you'd like. Otherwise, I can do a general. It's whichever one you want me to do, Melissa. Okay, sure, I can do that. We'll do a current pregnancy spread. All right. Well, it does show you're doing a lot of worrying, honey, so be careful there. That just tells me you're just worried. And this shows contentment. So this is actually our pregnancy card, new births, beginnings here. And this is actually a good card because this tells me you are doing unnecessary worrying in regards to the pregnancy. So keyword being unnecessary. There may have been a situation from the past that affects matters because it does show something weighing on your mind here, which is giving you this insecurity or worry or concern. Almost like you're waiting for something to go wrong because I see the Five of Cups as well. So that's like being focused on the negative or anticipating things not going as we plan for them to go. This is showing you needing to let go of something from the past. And I don't see any issues, hon. I feel like overall with the pregnancy should be a-okay here. But with yourself, I feel like you just got to take better care of yourself during the pregnancy because I feel like you take on a lot more than you can handle and you're good at pretending everything's just fine even when it's not. So do not be afraid to ask for help with this pregnancy, honey. Hopefully that resonates. Thank you, Melissa. All right, guys, anyone that would like to make a $15 donation, I can do a reading for you. Oh, yes, 2 miscarriages, then I can totally understand where your worry comes from. Well, then I will tell you, Melissa, it's very important, and I've worked with other previous clients that had struggled with pregnancy, and if you are telling the universe this is not going to happen, or oh my goodness, am I going to miscarry again, what you're feeding out there is oftentimes what you get back. So the universe matches energy here. So what you got to do is you just got to manifest this. You got to picture holding that baby. You got to just picture how you're going to feel when you hold that baby, and you got to tell the universe that everything's going to be okay, because positive energy is going to bring positive, girl. All right. Anybody else? I don't know. I keep losing my pen, losing my mind, losing my pen, losing everything else.
I keep taking it from you.
Oh, you are?
You keep setting it on the
My
clipboard.
daughter's taking my pen. My daughter's moderating for me. She's my best moderator in the world. And I got Ange on here moderating too. Melissa, you are very welcome, honey. All right. For anyone just joining, I don't have a wait now. I am doing $15 spreads. So if anyone would like to do a reading, $15 donation, and my link tree is in my bio, which will take you to my Cash App and my Venmo, guys. There is PayPal too if need be. All right, guys, I have no wait. My list, I've gone through everybody so far, gone through all these people. Who wants to get on here next? I know somebody needs a love reading. What is going on, guys? Somebody needs a love reading here. We all need a love reading. Perhaps I should give myself a love reading right now. All right, let's see. Patiently waiting. Is anyone going to jump on here and get another reading? If you've already done a question, feel free to ask another. $15 donation, guys. I love the plant shelf, right? You can't even see all of it, but girl, the secret is Amazon. It was like $200. It is crazy cool. It is my favorite investment. I'll even lean over. There you go. But yes, get you one. They're friggin' amazing. I love them. Love them, love them. Sella's up. All right, Sella, what do you want to know, girl? What do you want to know? You're welcome, hon. Ange, I just love you. I love Ange. Ange is my assistant, and I love her. Why is he acting like he doesn't love and care about me? Give me his name again, Sella. I'll remember it next time. He's not Tyler. You haven't asked enough about him yet, but I will remember it. Give me that name, girl. All right. And while I am waiting for Sella to give me a name, aha, there it is. Breton. That's right. Okay, I'll try to remember that next time. So we are asking why he is acting like he doesn't love and care. Why is he doing what he's doing? Why do men do what they do, period, Sella? You girls, you got a long road ahead of you, let me tell you. I still deal with this stuff. But let's see why Brenton's doing what he's doing. And you got another 15 came through from somebody. Girl, I don't know why he acts that way, because the crowning thoughts is showing temperance, which is the healing angel. So that's usually a reconciliation. And he is just not. First of all, there's some worry or concern in regards to other males. So I don't know if he's concerned about you getting attention or if there's some trust issues, but it shows he has fears revolving around other males in some way. It does look like there's a situation where things have not gone or are not going as he planned for them to go. So he's being guarded with you. So his showing or lack there of showing love is strictly because he's guarded. Like he's afraid of getting hurt. It does show that he wants to end struggle or difficulty. It does show right now definite emotional discontentment. He's not happy right now. So I don't know if there's a separation or what's going on with that. But it shows like indecision, but he's just kind of searching for clarity, trying to figure things out on his own, but he also just feels like he wants to be enough. Like even though he's acting like the hard ass, and that's not exactly what's going on. So he's more so doing these things to protect himself, because this 10 of Cups shows relationship, connection, love connection, soulmate connection. So I mean, this is how he feels, but he's trying to guard himself for some reason out of fears of things not going the way he would like them to go. So hopefully that resonates, Sella. All right, Jamie, you are next, hun. And what is... Jamie, what's your question, hun? Do we know what the no thank you is for in response to something with Jamie?
She was responding to me.
Okay. Sella, you're welcome, honey.
She said
just general, Jamie? All right, so the first thing I'm seeing right now are some fears or anxiety kind of keeping you stuck. So this can be preventing you from leaving situations, letting go of person, place, or thing, or moving forward with new beginnings. Now, it does show a positive financial change coming for you. So this brings new welcome changes with your finances. Ace of Cups, numerous meanings. This is one of two pregnancy cards in the deck. Outside of that, we see this with positive change emotionally. This can be taking things to another level in an existing friendship or partnership. It can show fresh starts, new beginnings. This is just a very beautiful card with emotions, Jamie. Now, and I'm seeing a soulmate connection, and this is actually showing as somebody that's already around you or upcoming. So it's a very strong connection here. That's these two cards together definitely show me definitely a soulmate. Now, weighing on your mind is a situation where somebody was either being deceitful, having hidden agenda, or where things just didn't go or not going as you planned for them to go. So there's a lot weighing on your mind currently, needing to kind of clear some of that away. Now, I do see you being very strong. It looks like you're good at, maintaining, and it doesn't matter really what life throws at you. Like, you find your way to fight and get ahead of it. So you'll continue to do that. I do see some sort of training, studies, or testing that's going to affect things with you, or could potentially be right now. But it does show you overcoming difficulty in regards to that with the Chariot. Now, I do see a situation where you don't always feel appreciated the way you should, and that's what we see with the Judgment. That could be by family, that could be by a partnership, or even sometimes that's like a work-related thing, but definitely needing to change that. Now, the 9 of Wands, this one shows that you're going to potentially give something another try. Sorry about the tooth mark. My lab got this card, but it shows you may give something another try that either you didn't complete or failed previously. However, if you decide to do so, this is the last try. So hopefully that resonates, Jamie. All my God, wow, amazing. I guess it resonated then, huh, James? Thank you for the feedback, honey. I appreciate that. I love it when you guys let me know. I need to know. All right, guys, I am ready. If anyone wants another, if somebody wants, if you want to get added to the list, I am doing readings by $15 donations. So if you go to my bio, my link tree's there. I am accepting either Venmo, Cash App preferably, if not PayPal, and $15 and you can get a spread. Anyone doing a relationship spread, if you could just specify the other party's first name in the comments when you do put your question through. But currently there is no wait. So if you are interested in getting added onto the list, then send through your $15 donation, guys. Lucky 27. All right, guys. Somebody, I'm getting bored. It's only been a minute and I'm getting bored. I love it when they come back to back. I don't like to stop. Let's keep going, guys. Somebody out there needs a relationship question? Work, something, family, stress. What do you need to know about? What kind of readings? Any readings. Like whatever you need answered, I can answer for you. So currently there is no wait, whether you'd like a love reading. Those are kind of my specialty. What is he thinking or he or she thinking about you?
Hold this for a second. I'm going to go get it.
Okay. So currently no wait, guys. If anyone is interested, I can do a reading, a $15 donation, and I'll do a reading for you guys. Oops, oh, there it is. You can get back on there, right, Bree? I just had to do something real quick.
Are you messing up my flow?
I was just checking something. Checking where we're at.
I'm just messing with you. Let me see.
What did she say? Oh, hold on. Okay. No, wait, guys. Who would like a question answered? I am ready. Who needs to know about their love life? What is he thinking about you? Are you going to reconcile? Should you leave his ass? Come on. What do you guys want to know? What do you want to know? Thank you for the likes. And Haley, what is your question, honey?
She said love reading, but...
Is it a general love what's coming, Haley, or do you have somebody that you have question about? If you do, please just specify their name, honey. Yep, I have the payment, hun. I'm ready to do your spread. Jordan. Okay, let's look, hun. Wow, look at all those cards falling out, Haley. That was probably the whole spread. Let's see. All right. So what I am seeing, Haley, first of all, is showing that he has some stuff he needs to let go of. So it's kind of needing to let go of things from the past in order to move forward with you. It shows currently he's feeling a little stuck for some reason, like things are out of his control. The World card is one of the foremost positive cards in my deck, and that one really shows that you in some ways definitely help him overcome some difficulty or struggle. The High Priestess shows indecision, and it just shows like a lot on his mind currently, and that's usually stemming more from a previous situation that maybe there's, you know, some healing to be done. But it does show the Ten of Cups. That's the crowning thoughts position. So there's definitely a lot of attraction here, a strong connection. So this is for seeing things as a relationship. Now I do see the new beginnings here. So this is attempting new beginnings with you, and this is very positive. I do see a lot of, like, he has good potential. He's coming out the King of Cups. Now this one is a caring, sensitive male. This is the guy you want. Basically with this too, though, linked to the star card, it does show that he's got some healing to do. And I've already mentioned that earlier with him kind of needing to let things go. So there may be issues from the past, and sometimes this can even be from your past that are affecting matters too, but it's just kind of letting things go. And he's moving forward at more of a turtle's pace because of this. So things may not be going the way you planned for them to go or expected them to go. But I am seeing the Eight of Wands where it looks like things are going to move quickly following delay. The Page of Swords, sometimes that's children affecting matters or difficulty with child or children. Otherwise, with this one, we can see like somebody that may, you know, need to grow up just a little bit or be a little bit childlike in dealing with things or processing emotions or feelings or things like that. So I do think that things could move forward here, and I don't think he's a bad guy. I just think he's got some stuff to let go of, and I think you may have a little bit to let go of as well. If we can overcome all this and not have any struggle as far as control, because I showed a little bit of that could end up being a factor too, but outside of that, I think that you guys could be okay. So hopefully that makes sense, honey. You can see that. Good, Haley. Thank you for the feedback, hon. All right, anybody else? Waiting on my next one, guys. So currently I do not have anyone ahead of you. So if you'd like to do a $15 donation, you can get on my list and we can answer anything you need to answer. Okay, you had one come through Cash App. Did you just get that? Is that another Haley?
Yeah, it's a
okay, different Haley. Just a general love, or yes, I take Venmo, hon. It's under my link tree in my bio. Is that Haley, is it a general love, or is there somebody you'd like to ask about? If you do have a person or your person in mind, if you'd like to give me their name, otherwise I can do general for you, sweetie. Haley, just waiting for you, honey. I just need to know if it's a general love or if you oh, it is a person. Okay. All right, let's see how Johnny's feeling about things, Haley. Okay, so right now what I'm seeing, hun, is that things are not necessarily going as you planned for them to go or as you anticipated them to go, or there's one, if not both of you, are a little bit guarded currently. It does show a change of home or some distance that would affect matters, so I don't know if there's some separation between the two of you, or if there's an issue with where one of you stay or something along those lines. But Six of Wands, he's viewing things as, you know, kind of things with you moving out of rocky waters into calmer ones. And I do definitely see our partnership card, Two of Wands. So that would be his crowning thoughts position. So he's definitely viewing things in this manner. However, it's showing like needing inner strength and patience with things. So he might be doing things in moderation, or maybe it's you, but one of you here are kind of not giving all or not investing all of your emotions at this point. It does show for you really to listen to your intuition in regards to things, because I don't think he's the best communicator. I do see with the Hierophant, he needs to give you a little more clarity, but this one's definitely showing for you to listen to how you're feeling in regards to the situation. I do see that he has some financial worry or concern currently showing up, so it just shows that that may be a little bit of focus for him. But the Empress is a beautiful card in the outcome. This definitely shows he appreciates the way you make him feel, which when we're with somebody, that definitely is very important. That's really genuinely how you fall in love with somebody. It's how you feel when you're with that person. And I think he definitely feels safe with you. So hopefully this resonates, hon. And now I am looking for Alyssa. Alyssa, your question, sweetheart. And if it happens to be a love-related question, I do need the other party's first name if you have one. All right. And after Alyssa, I have no wait currently, so if anyone wants to send through a $15 donation, my link tree is in my bio, guys, with my payment information. Oh my God, that was perfect. Awesome, Haley. I am glad. I'm glad it resonated for you. And son's father and what's going to happen. Caden. Is this in regards to the two of you, honey? Is you want to know what's going to happen as far as relationship-wise with you two, or is it another situation with Caden? Thanks, girl. That is like, it was my bucket list, as I tell everybody. That's like, over 100 hours of work on that arm. So I'm just looking, Alyssa. Okay, that's what I needed to know, honey. So let's check it out. We're going to look at, this is a tough subject for me. So we got to look at, is he going to stay sober and is he eventually going to be with you? Let's, or if he's going to be around in general, I'm guessing. So let's see. Okay. Sorry if you hear my son in the background. Apparently he's having fun online in his room there. All right, guys. So I'm checking on Caden for Alyssa, sobriety, and what's coming. All right. And obviously this shows you're hoping for that positive outcome. You're really wanting him to be Mr. Reliable at this point, but it does show you, like, this is not the first time this has happened. So 9 of Wands shows continued attempts. So basically with this, it may be one of those situations where you're finally like, listen, yeah, stay sober, or, you know, I'm going to have to kind of keep you separated in some way. But 7 of Pentacles shows you just needing to observe right now, not react, not get involved, just kind of observe the situation. The moon is back and forth, so it shows, you know, just in general, his usage and things has really caused things to be up and down, back and forth between you and maybe even involving the child. So, and it does show you love this guy. Like, I feel like there's a lot of genuine feelings here and you struggle with this because of it. It does show temporary struggles for him, emotional, financial, or both. So that's affecting matters. And this one here does show him being very unpredictable. So I feel like he goes back and forth, especially on this journey with his sobriety. And unfortunately, it's like a lot of that stems from emotional struggle that he has, which obviously that's pretty, you know, that's obvious for a lot of people that have struggled with addiction. There's always some emotional struggle behind it. So I do feel like that he gives you a lot of unnecessary worry. Like, I do feel like there's unnecessary worry that, you know, you're taking on additional worries you don't need to take on in regards to him. And sometimes that's just as simple as because we can't change things. I do feel the way you're going to know here basically is work related. I feel like if he can stay focused, I feel like this is showing him having positive change coming with his finances in job or career. So I feel like if he stays driven and focuses more on this, then there is possibility of him remaining on the right track. So if he's able to focus on the finances and stays that way, I think that there's possibility of him staying clean and having a positive outcome. The only slight concern I have is this right here, because sometimes that can show slipping back into things only because of the struggle emotionally. So I feel like if he doesn't address that, even if he's trying to stay on the right track, he still may fall backwards. So I think he needs a little additional help trying to figure out things on that emotional level for himself and some healing. But I do think if he can focus or keep himself focused more on career path and job orientated, then I think there's a possibility he could kick this. So hopefully that resonates, hon. All right. All right, guys, I don't have a wait now, so if any of you want to do a reading, I'll be on here for maybe a half hour or so longer. And no, I can get through that. Whoa, okay. So weird, spot on. Okay, I'm glad that was spot on, honey. I honestly, I wish you the best in that situation. I have dealt with that more than once myself, and it's not easy to be the person on the outside when you're dealing with somebody that has addiction. It definitely is hard. It's a hard thing to do. It's hard on you. It's hard on everybody. Just in that case, Alyssa, remember to take care of yourself, because sometimes we like to put other people before ourselves. And when you're dealing with addiction, that's tough, because you're likely to, I don't want to say the wrong thing, but make sure you're taking care of yourself. Don't just worry about him. Anybody else, guys? I see a few of you still in here. I am doing $15 donation card spreads. Anyone that's interested, I will probably be on for about a half hour longer, which means I can do a few more. Alyssa, you're welcome, honey. And you can just set boundaries for yourself. That's what you have to do. General readings, guys, or love readings. I know somebody needs to check on that partner, find out what they're up to, find out their intentions, find out what's in your best interest to do. Why'd you look at me all crazy?
Because I do.
Oh. No, girl.
Why won't you answer my question?
No, girl. My hair is looking wretched right now. I see it looks crazy. I could see it in here, like, cause I get the back view. Ooh. Anybody, thanks for the likes, guys. Anybody just joining? I am doing $15 card pulls right now, so if anyone needs a reading, I can do that for you. I will probably only be on for about another 30 minutes, so now's your chance. Sign up, because once I get another probably 4 or 5 people on my list, then I will probably be closing it out. So if you would like a reading, it's a $15 donation. My link tree is in my bio, Cash App, Venmo, my PayPal, it's there too if you don't have either of those. I know somebody needs a love relationship question. And currently, no wait, guys. For those of you just joining, I have completed my list of those waiting. So if anyone wants to jump in, now's your chance. $15 donation, and I will do a reading for you. Gotten quiet in here. Somebody needs a reading. Come on, guys. I'm trying to go live at least once a week. I'm going to also try to post on my Facebook like the day before. I haven't done that the last couple lives, but when I get more regular and figure out when I'm going to be able to do these. So if you want to go on to my or into my bio on my link tree, you can get to my Facebook page, Hun for Business. And if you follow me there, then you'll be able to receive notification. It's really unpredictable when I can come on and do TikTok lives right now, because I do readings 7 days a week. I read people all over the world, honestly. So I don't necessarily know. I kind of do them when I have time to do them. So.
You could just do a general spread for me.
All right, I see a lot of new people have joined. If anyone is interested in a $15 reading, we can do that. Just a donation, which can be made through the link in my bio. My link tree's in my bio. Cash App, Venmo, Readings by Melissa. And we can get going. We can do a reading for you. I will probably be on here for maybe another 30 minutes if I stay on that long. I get bored easily. I don't stay on here when I'm not getting readings. So hopefully you guys, I got one coming through. Keep them coming. Keep me on here for another half hour or so before I check out. How often do I do them? I've gotten that question lots of times. Honey, go to my bio. My Readings by Melissa page, my Facebook page is in my bio. Very unpredictable how often I do these, because I'm trying right now to get on at least once or twice a week, but I do readings for a living. So I actually have an office nearby where I live. I'm there Monday through Thursday. Then I do parties in people's homes on Friday through Sunday. So I don't really have a lot of extra time to actually do lives, but I'm trying to grow my TikTok a little bit. So I'm trying to get on here more. So right now I'm trying to get on at least once a week, if not twice a week, usually in the evening, later in the evening around this time. But if you do follow my Facebook page, I'm going to start posting to there when I'm doing lives too. I haven't the last couple, but I'm going to try to do that more. So, all right. So I have Jordan. Jordan, honey, I need your question. And if it is by chance a relationship question, Jordan, then I would also need the other party's first name. Okay, so is this actually for Summer?
Yes.
Okay, so what's your question, honey? Summer, I'm looking for your question, hon. Anyone else, if you want to get in line, $15 donation. I will be on here a bit longer. Fertility, is this just looking for future pregnancies? If this is going to happen for you, is that your question, sweetheart? I know some people want to ask about current pregnancies, but I just want to know if it's something more what's upcoming for you. And while I'm getting clarification from Summer, anybody that's just joining, $15 donation, you can jump in line. And I can do a card reading for you, either a general pull or a specific, love, anything, career. Thanks for the likes, guys. I appreciate it. So Summer, just let me know, honey, is it just kind of wanting to know what's upcoming as far as pregnancy? Is that what you'd like to find out? Yes, I will do health readings. Okay, Summer, let's do a general then. What's coming as far as fertility or pregnancy for you? All right. Well, unexpected opportunity. So normally when I see this one, honey, it's an unplanned, something unexpected, or like not when we're trying. So a lot of times it's like we can manifest things, we want this to happen, we see this happening, we feel it happening, and then let it go and let the universe bring it in for you. It does show you taking attempts to do so, heading in that direction. This is our marriage card, so we may be delaying or waiting until following that, but it does show marriage affecting matters. And it does show weighing on your mind a female, so I don't know if that just means you're hoping for a girl, but that's what we see with that. Now, it does look like you're almost focusing on why this won't happen for you or why it's not going to happen, because it shows being a little focused on the negative. And it's really that it's very important not to do that, because if we're telling the universe, hey, this is never going to happen for me, the universe matches energy. So you got to switch that up. If you have a negative thought in your mind, you totally got to switch it over and be positive and envision it, envision the pregnancy, envision everything to do with it. I do see the Chariot, which shows overcome difficulties, and then followed by the Six of Wands. That is a good news bear. That is good news surfacing or coming in. Now, here's your fears position. It shows you have fears of struggle, which definitely makes sense because I've seen this in multiple cards for you, honey. But absolutely, I do see success here. I do feel you need to take more care of yourself, pay better attention to yourself, even on an emotional level. And like I said, really let go of the negativity or the doubt, because if you're feeding that energy, that's the energy you're going to receive. So try to be more positive, but outcome actually looks good here, honey. So hopefully that resonates. All right. I am located in Michigan. I do phone readings, however, personal phone readings. So if you guys get on my Facebook page, you are welcome to message me through there and schedule an actual phone reading with me. I am booked a little ways out, but you can definitely get on the schedule. So I am looking for Michaela. Michaela, honey, what is your question? Looking for Michaela. Let me know you're here and let me know your question. Oh, there you are. Okay. And what's your question, honey? You wanted to know, I believe yours was health. Now, you can be specific if there's a certain thing you want further detail on or better understanding with, or it can be a general health, whatever you'd like for me to check, hon. Just, okay. So I'm going to look into your mom's health, hon. And so, you know, I don't read anything crazy, not to say I'm feeling this, but I don't read passings or anything like that. But I do pick up on like kind of current energies, what's coming. Do things get worse? Do they get better? You know, what could, as you're wondering, what could change things for mom? So let me have a look. Now, this one here shows letting go of things short term for more positive in the long term. And definitely that can be if, you know, it looks like she's definitely got some struggle going on here where she's feeling like kind of separated from things that she would normally like to do or want to do, or sometimes even like with the COVID stuff that's been going on, having separation has definitely affected many of us. I do feel that with the sun, it shines favorably on new beginnings. So with this usually represents some sort of new care. So whether it's a new doctor or a new program we're going to do, something, a new treatment, but it does show new beginnings having a positive outcome. So I think this is a good thing to do here. It does show this as well. We're needing clarity. So I feel like we're not getting answers. It's like things are, you know, we take 2 steps forward, we take 2 steps back. So it's like there's something going on where we just need a little more clarity. Now, this does show some additional testing or studies coming up that this will be important for her, and it may be something that's already going on. And this one shows potentially having to give something another try that may have failed previously, or that we were going to do and didn't follow through with previously. I do feel a lot of downtime for her, unfortunately. So this does show me that there's a lot of recovery time needed, and her not feeling, you know, nearly the way she should. And I do see the star card too. So this is a healing card. So that's positive because that does show healing coming for her. Now I do see she's kind of fearful in regards to finding things out. So as much as you want to know, you want to be able to help her, some things she just may not even be telling you, or may not be telling you she's experiencing or feeling, because she would just almost rather not know. But this is good news coming in. So this is a beautiful card to see. This tells me that typically with this we'll gain some clarity, we'll gain some answers, and sometimes it'll help us be able to deal with the situation a lot better. So this is a very positive card, hun. Hopefully that makes sense.
Summer had commented. I don't know if you want to scroll, if you can see it.
Oh, Summer, it was spot on. I'm happy to hear that, honey. Thank you so much. And good luck with that. And yours made sense too. Michaela, I'm glad, hun. And good luck with Mom. I'll add her to my prayer list. I pray for so many people every night now. I will add your mother on there. Time reading's not, I don't read real far out, hon. I'm a current energy reader, Michaela, so that just means I'm really picking up more on things that are going to happen, you know, here and now. I never really look further out than a year, that's for sure. So I pick up more current energies. You are so very welcome. What are you doing, Zena? Coming for a rest? All right. You are very welcome, Michaela. Anybody else, guys? I get very bored when I sit here and I don't do readings, and then I get off. If I'm not doing readings, I can't just sit here. I go crazy. I'm too OCD for that. I got to be moving. I got to be doing stuff. So we need somebody send a donation through. It's time for another reading. Time for another reading, guys. I do not have a wait currently. Just wrapped up with one, so it's time to do another. $15. You can do a general spread with me. You can ask about love life. That seems to be a popular one. You can really ask about anything you want to find out. And I see some new people joining here, guys. Welcome. Currently there is no wait. I just finished up my last reading. I will probably be on just for maybe 20 more minutes or so. And that gives me time to do a few more readings. So $15 donation. If you would like to go to my bio, my link tree is there, and that has both my Cash App and my Venmo listed. So you can send payment through there, make a donation, and we can do a spread. And as I mentioned, I will do a few more, and then I'm probably getting off for the night. And feel free to follow me on Facebook, guys. It's in my link tree in my bio. So get on my business page, follow me there. I will try to post when I'm going to go live in the future, so you guys don't miss it. Anybody that has not had a reading with me before, I am a very blunt reader. I am a here and now current energy reader, so I'm going to pick up on whatever's most affecting you currently. You can ask specific questions such as love life, because that's a big one. You can find anything out, whatever you want to know. But I will stay on for a few more minutes, but just to be honest, a girl is getting tired. I am getting tired, so I will be going off soon, guys. So I will probably just do a few more readings, and then I will be done. So if anyone's interested, feel free to send through a $15 donation. I think I'm going to do 2 more, and after those 2, I'm done for the night, guys. So 2 last 15-minute donations, and then I will be done, and hopefully I will see you guys all back on here. I'm going to try to get on more. I'm also going to try to start doing some medium connections on here. I've already explained that this is what I do for a living, so I do read people 7 days a week. I have an office that I work out of 4 days a week, and then I do private parties in people's homes. I've already explained that this is what I do for a living, so I do read people 7 days a week. I have an office that I work out of 4 days a week, and then I do private parties in people's homes. So because of that, I'm not able to get live on TikTok very often because I'm too busy doing readings elsewhere, but I'm trying to incorporate this more into my daily schedule because I do like doing these readings, and I like hanging out with everybody and answering all these questions, and I like being able to sit at home and do this from home. So anyways, guys, I'm taking 2 more. So if there are 2 of you that want to send through a donation, I will put you on my list. After that, I am closing them out for the evening. I have been on here for a few hours now almost, so long enough for me. So guys, if anyone's interested, a few more minutes, 2 more openings, $15 donation. But I have done multiple readings and I'm kind of exhausted right now, so.
You'll have to start telling stories when
Exactly
you have
how
breaks
many? Why?
to keep yourself occupied.
Okay. Yeah, that's a lot of readings after a full day. So those of you just coming in, guys, I'm wrapping up, but I will do a couple more polls. If anyone wants to send through a $15 donation, I will answer a couple more questions real quick. So after that, I'm going off for the night, but I will be back on. I'm going to try to get on at least once a week if I can. I know a lot of you are coming from Mer's page, and I appreciate you guys popping in. But at this point, getting ready to close down for the night. So if anyone would like one last reading, please let me know. We can do anything. A general spread, love, career, whatever you need to find out, guys.
You just close at 11:30.
What time is it?
11:20.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm staying on until 11:30, guys. It's 11:20 now, so in the next 10 minutes, I can probably do a couple more spreads if anyone's interested. At 11:30, I will be closing down.
Don't worry, I'm boosting you with the likes.
For those of you just joining, guys, I'm going to be going off in 10 minutes, so I do have time to do just a couple more spreads before I do close down for the night. So if you're interested, $15 donation. My bio has my link tree with the Cash App Venmo information, so you can go on there. So if you're interested in taking one of the last couple spots open, send through a donation now and then comment your question, please. And then I think I'll do a quick video.
Yeah.
Or maybe we'll just shut down and do a quick video, actually.
I mean, it is only 8 minutes.
Oh, I'm tired.
But
tired, guys. Wrapping up at 11:30. Anyone want a last minute spread? I have time to do 1 or 2 more. $15 donation, guys. Find out whatever it is you need to find out, especially love. I definitely specialize in love. It's totally been a fun night. Done a lot of readings tonight. I appreciate everybody. It's been an amazing night, actually. I love all the likes. Thanks, guys. Thank you for the likes, guys. Those of you just joining, I'm going to go off at 11:30, so I have enough time to do 1 or 2 more spreads, and that's it. And then I'm done for the night. It's been a very busy live for me. It's been steady, and I'm very grateful. But I am definitely getting tired. So if anyone would like to take one of my last 2 spots, feel free to send through a $15 donation. But I am going to be checking out at 11:30 either way. So I have probably enough time to do 1 or 2 readings, guys. $15 donation if you would like to do a spread. And then you can comment your question and I will take care of it. Rebecca, the answer to that is yes. I don't think that this person's ever necessarily going to admit to it, but I feel like there's something that you're going to find out or you're going to hear from somebody else that's going to give you the clarity you need. I'm seeing a connection to a male figure here for some reason, but I do see a lot of worry stemming from this. But I do feel that there's going to be some answers, but I also feel like very important for you to try to leave past behind with this. The Ten of Swords is showing that, and I think this is gonna be extremely tough for you, but I definitely see a return to contentment. So I feel like it's something that there's some healing that needs to be done, but I do feel that the decisions you're making and the things you're doing can bring this to a positive conclusion. So hopefully that answers that for you, honey. I'm getting ready to close down, guys. If anyone wants to send $15 through for a donation reading, I will do one more, and otherwise I'm getting off right at 11:30. I've been on for quite a while, and I have been steady busy up till now, so I am tired. Girl is tired now, so I have time for one more. Rebecca, honey, you're welcome. I pray you do get the answers you need, but maybe not admittance, but clarity, yes.
I will let you know when it's 11:30.
Thank you for the likes, guys. Thanks for everyone sticking around right now. It's slow and boring. Slow and boring. I am so bored. But I have been doing readings literally all day long. I did readings today at a party, at a private party at somebody's house. And then I came here and did readings again. So it's been a long day. That's why I'm tapping out kind of early tonight, guys. I have not yet few of you just joining. Hi guys, I'm going to be getting off. I have time for one more reading. That's it. $15 donation if somebody wants it. I'm exhausted. I've done a ton of readings for the last few hours on here, and I also did readings today for my business. So I'm tired. A girl's drained. I have to take a break. I have to recharge so I can get up and do this all over again tomorrow. So I will be back on here as often as possible, guys, but as of right now, I do have a actual business. You can go to my bio, go to my link tree in my bio, follow my Readings by Melissa business page. I do more in-depth readings if you'd like to contact me through there, through Messenger, and set something up. I do phone readings as well. I'm actually located in Michigan, so I know most of you aren't.
Not sure if this was the Rebecca you received the payment from Rebecca. I think it is.
Rebecca, hun, did that payment come for you? Was that for the question that you had asked? I'm not sure if this is you or not. My moderator's checking with me now. Okay, honey, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Anyone else, guys, just joining? you can definitely. Aw, thank you, honey. I appreciate that. I appreciate your kind words, my dear. It is just a gift. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, but I do appreciate that. For those of you just coming on, I'm going to be signing off here in a couple minutes. I probably have time for one last $15 spread if anybody is interested. After that, I am absolutely exhausted. Not to be a complainer, but I've been doing readings all day. This is my profession. This is all I do for a living. So I have an office, and you know, I don't just do TikTok readings. Like I do them all the time. So I do private parties every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I do phone readings. So if anybody's looking for a more in-depth reading, you're more than welcome to go to my link tree in my bio and get to my business Facebook page. Follow me there, and you can also private message me there to inquire or set something up. I need to blow up your picture. Tell me your name, girl. I can't even see you. I need to know who you are now because I can't see your picture. Oh, I love you. I couldn't see your picture, hon. That's why I'm like, but then I saw the beach glass and it made me think of you. That's what's weird, but I couldn't tell by your picture because obviously I'm old and blind, so I couldn't see you.
If you want to pull any of them up,
So.
you just press the name. It'll pull it up. It is 11:30 now.
All right. I know. Yes, Sam, I am old. Are you kidding me? Good Lord. I'm double your age. Well, I miss you and your mama. You guys got to come get some readings. My schedule is nuts right now. And as you can see, I'm trying to do this stuff now too. So it's kind of nice. You'll be able to catch me on here. If you've got any questions, you got to have, you know, any relationship or anything like that. But I hope you're doing good at the new house, Sam. I would love to see you guys again. But I am signing off, guys. It's been a long day. I did readings all day today, and I've been on for 3 hours, long enough for me. Thanks for sticking it out, and go to my Facebook. And yes, Sam, we gotta arrange something. I'm sure your mama needs to see me too. Love you guys. All right, I will see you all again soon.